should bring my chair, huh?
Mm-hmm.
The Superbowl logo will represent tails. New England, you've been designated the visiting team. What is your call? Heads. Call is heads. Reverend Dr. King, you do the honors. And it is a tail.
I don't want to get copyrighted.
Los Angeles is
You should be able to hear it. It's synced with this, but it's pretty close to that one. And we're gonna turn this off, and we should be live. Eee.
Am I even in? I'm in.
Oh, hello, Bella. Hello. Oh, hello.
Are we live?
Yep.
Sweet. Watch like a fan.
Shh. Calm down. You want food, don't you?
Totes frogs. So.
Sit. Wait. Oh, this is a good one.
Yes. Ooh.
What happened?
It's in April. I feel like they did it just for the logo.
They had that to be released in May, but it actually released early.
Yeah, so they could do the Avengers thing and put month of April.
We got one more.
Just for that.
Alright, let's get into this. I wonder if I could throw down my a link so they could watch it all. There's a link you could watch the Super Bowl live.
Snap, son.
Yeah, there you go. I'll put that there for them. Pretty sure it's for free. Yeah. Yeah, they could watch it live like that for free. Here, let's throw it down in the chat. Boy.
It's spicy.
There you go.
Bro, you want to do a challenge? I still have that hot sauce. Every time you
Right
choose
now?
a team, I choose a team, and whoever like gets scored on has to take
How much?
spicy shot.
How much a spicy shot?
The tip of your finger.
Ooh. I don't know, boy. I don't know.
I don't think it's a good idea.
No, it's not. I want to enjoy the Super Bowl, man.
I wouldn't, but I think it'd add some spice to it. Bro, imagine what it'd be like to be a ref on the Super Bowl.
Must be awful.
I know. You can't really enjoy the game.
There's
Nah.
like, ooh. Oh my gosh.
Ooh!
Everyone's at their parties. No one's joining in. You gotta watch it.
They'd rather just watch the thing than... Honestly, though, it'd be nice if some of them did join in just to have, like, another group to talk to.
I expected it would be a big group. We'll see. Either maybe that we're competing with over a whole bunch of streams. His facial expression doesn't seem happy. There we go. We got 3 people. What's up, guys?
Ayo! 2 guys just chilling.
So, the number up there, y'all can call in. We can talk sports. We can talk the game. We can talk Canes. And then...
I'm just a roommate.
that link right there. Yeah, Zach is just a roommate. He's our special guest. The Asian that knows football. A rarity. That link right there is actually, you can watch it for free. Right off of CBS's website. So if you want to join over there. So, there y'all go. But man, what is up? Let's see what's up with this Rams defense, because it's being awful right now.
I think everybody's just getting their nerves calmed down. Like it's
the Rams, yeah. Patriots are like, oh, we've been at this for 10 years. Like, we got this. Oh my goodness. It took 3 guys to take him down.
He's a big boy.
What's up, Almighty Huck? How you doing, man?
What's up, boss?
Who are you guys pulling for? I'm going for the Rams. If you can't tell with the yellow and blue in the back.
I'm going for the Rams just because my ex is a Patriots fan.
Oh, that's good. That's a good reason. That's a better reason than mine.
What's your reason?
I hate the Patriots.
I wonder if my ex is watching this. Be like,
I hope so. We just got another one. 4th one. She heard her name. She's coming back.
She heard X.
What's up, y'all? I want to hear Rams or Patriots. Just drop it down in the chat. I want to hear what you guys think. Who's going to win it?
Remember,
And then put who you want to win.
Remember when, who was it, was accused of deflating the balls? Was it?
Yeah, Brady.
Patriots?
Yeah, Brady. Deflate gate.
Yeah, she, my ex was like, he did not do that. And I was like, I honestly don't care. I just don't like you. It gave me one more reason just to...
They're cheaters. That's why I hate them. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. They send spies over on teams on practices.
Ooh.
That's a good hit. We haven't seen even a 3rd down. Where's the Ram defense?
It's not showing up today.
Not this drive. It'll be back. No, there's no food for you.
Bro.
If y'all want to join in, talk about whatever, we can talk Canes, but right now it's NFL Super Bowl. We can talk Super Bowl. Just call that number. Everyone will be able to hear you. We'll be able to talk with you. Oh! Oh! Interception! No! Why are they calling it dead? I think it's...
Review. It should be reviewed.
I don't think they should be down. His knee, like in NFL rules, they have to touch him after he catches it. Boom! There's the defense. Turnover. So, why did they make him stop? In NFL, he could keep running. They didn't touch him. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. Shouldn't he been kept on running? Why did they stop him? We got 5 people watching. Let me know who you guys are pulling for. I'm all Rams right now. We got Gurley, our boy.
Rams.
Let's go. Oh, okay. You got touched. There you go.
I was about to say it was his leg.
That was a good look. I was confused. I was like, that guy never touched him. That's right. Run it. Good run. Solid 4 yards.
When's the last time you played football?
Like a game of football, backyard football? Or...
No, like serious football.
Oh my gosh, like 3 years ago.
Really?
Like with friends serious though, we did do that at college. Like a couple of weekends. We used to do it every other weekend. We did tackle and everything, no gear. It was fun. We sucked.
That's like...
Come on, Goff, throw it! What the heck was that?
I don't know.
We got 6 people up here in the chat. Who are you guys pulling for? I want to hear. Put over in the chat. Patriots, Rams, or predictions. If I had to put money on it, though, I'd put it on Patriots. If I had to put money. Patriots.
What do you think the outcome would be, like, score?
Like, I'm putting money on it, or I want this to happen?
No, what you would put money on.
Patriots 24, Rams 21.
Really?
Yeah. It should be a higher game. Bergie says Pats. The Pats D held. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. They do it all the time. They get trained up to do like penalties, so it's like unnoticeable. Wow. Okay. 4th down. A 3 and out. Where's that Rams offense? I don't know what the game plan was. It's like they weren't expecting to get the ball so early. Shoot. Down. Don't jump up. I got food. Oh man, Claiborne. I can't believe the Falcons gave him away. I am actually, if I follow anything NFL, it would be the Falcons. But yeah, if you want to get a team to choke, go for the Falcons or any Atlanta sport. Down, let's go. Where do you think you're going? Yeah, Donald's. You letting him know. You up in his face. I love it. What are you guys' score predictions? What y'all think? If y'all want to talk or call in, that number right there works. We'll be able to hear you, and everyone can hear you, guys. We can talk Canes football. We can just talk college football, NFL, anything. Burgess says he's not a Patriots fan, but it'd be cool to see Ring 6 for Brady? Ah, come on, man. No, I don't want Brady to get another ring. He ain't deserving. I agree, like, history in the making, but Jared Goff, you know, him getting his first ring in the Rams finally in a long time, it'd be nice to see. I'm curious.
How many of you guys are here just to watch the commercials? Because that's basically me.
The M&M's. Mike Williams says Rams are going to win big. I hope so, dude. I want to see the Patriots get wrecked.
Would you put money on it?
That's a good question. Mike, would you put money on it?
And if you would it be only $1? Like,
valid question.
Be real.
Valid question.
How much money would you put on it is the real question.
Well,
if you were just kidding.
Percentage of your net worth, I think, is a fair question because $10 to me is something different for them.
Is it worth, like, your paycheck?
Oh, yeah, man. Totally, dude.
Serena Williams, huge fan. I used to watch a lot of tennis.
I'm sorry.
No!
You used to watch a lot of women's tennis. You can't even watch college football. You watch women's tennis.
Tennis is interesting for some people. And it's not women's. I was watching the men's.
Like, Bumble. Yo, guys, that number works right there. Y'all call it in. We will hear you. You can talk. We can chat. Talk trash, whatever. But none of us are going to get offended. We're not real fans of any of these teams.
I'm not a fan of the Patriots.
Yeah, that's what we're united on. No Patriots fans here. Do we have a Patriots fan in the chat?
I think they just left. We had 7. I said, I'm not a fan of the Patriots, and it went down.
X, delete stream. I don't see if this is going to hold, though. Like, Patriots won't be able to do what they've been doing with this defense on them. I don't know what happened with the offense. Like, Rams' offense, what we've been hearing all year, and it's not there. There's only one drive. We'll see. So, we're 1-1. One Pats fans, one Rams fan in the chat. What was that? It was awful. We have 6 people watching, though. I'm curious to see what the rest of y'all think. You know what's going on, Zach? Everyone sees that link that I got them. They're hitting that, and then they're leaving. They're like, it's free. Superbowl live. Let's go. Yeah, that link works. You can watch it live there. Legal and everything. At least I had no issues. I didn't sign in. I don't have any cable TV or anything.
I'm almost out.
Did y'all see that? The camera was zoomed up on the dude's booty. They're like screwed up. How do you leave Edelman wide open like that? I'll tell you one thing. I am pulling for some Patriots players. There's Barrios, because he's a Hurricane. There's Dorsett, also a Hurricane.
17-21 Rams.
That's a low-scoring game, man. We got Hyper BB. He's a Patriots fan. All right.
What's up, bro? Forgiveness.
Forgiveness.
That's what today's about. Lots of forgiveness.
It's all up. I'm fine with it.
So what my director was saying at my job,
Yeah.
is she's like, the day after Super Bowl, all businesses should agree on that they will not open up or have anybody work until 11 o'clock
I
the
agree.
next day.
I agree. There's a dog.
I'll get her.
She's probably digging in the trash.
Bella. Bella.
You know, the way the game is shaping up so far, the 17-21 prediction is pretty good. It's a good chance because there's no scoring going on. The defenses are putting serious pressure. It's interesting. Oh, yeah, man. Shaney? Yeah. 5-star running back. Dude, Bergie, check out my other videos. I got so much fire in the comments from, like, haters, even Canes fans, and they're like, oh, dude, you're out of your mind. We're not going to get these guys. Y'all aren't nothing. And we're getting, yeah, you know, a 5-star running back. Love it. Do you think that messes with Mar? What do you think?
I think I deserve this. I'm eating from the top.
Oh, it's all good. That's what I do. I love it. I mean, I said the whole time that we need a running back. We needed at least one running back in this class, and we got one. But he hasn't signed officially yet. What in the world? Let's get this full screen. Why is it doing that? This is so weird.
Ooh.
They're running all over them, though. I mean, we knew that the Rams' defense isn't going to be great, but... Yeah. I do remember you saying that, Virgie. Good prediction, dude. Good call. I was not keeping an eye on him like I should have. I was not keeping an eye on him. I was on Mar. I didn't think that, you know, that level of a guy would just switch up out of nowhere. But we'll see. Hey, y'all can call in right here. That number works. Just call in. Want to hear your guys' opinion and talk. We can talk NFL. We can talk college. We can talk life. Whatever. It's us just hanging out here. We're the party for those who didn't have a party to go to. Woo!
We skipped out on a party for you guys.
Multiple yeah.
Yeah.
So y'all better make this party litty. Y'all better help us out.
Bella, can you not?
Go to your bed. I'm gonna let you. Let us eat, dog. She's a scavenger. She is just. Go to your bed. Good girl. Go. Here, you have your toy. I'll let you out once we're done eating. You got your food. We want our food. All right. Cane dog up here. All right. Let's get good advertisements here. Let's hope.
Yeah, he did it.
Oh, middle seat in the airplane for sure. Oh, dang. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, Grandma.
Grandma? Car shop. Wow, that's a Hyundai ad. Oh my goodness. Alright, that was creative. What is your guys' favorite ad so far? I mean, it's only between M&M's and Hyundai so far, because all these have been trash. Just Hyundai and M&M's stuff in the game. Oh, it's all good, Berg. Yeah, I feel you, man. Everyone's been, like, getting real sick recently. But, hey, maybe we could throw some filter on you and still hear you all right.
Yeah, bro. I would have sounded like crap.
Yeah, we don't have, like, amazing voices. What'd y'all think of the, national anthem? You think they did well? I liked it. I like how it was done. Dude, this stadium is nice. Zach, have yeah, we went to it. What? I took you with me for the preseason game here.
Yeah, we got, what do you call those seats?
We got VIP suite seats. That was pretty cool. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. Sweet, right? Sweet. It was pretty cool. Man, people are dropping. Everyone doesn't like us. What is going on?
It's probably because I brought this out.
It probably is, man. It's disgusting. I can feel this trap, too. Look at you chowing down. Oh, it's nasty. Bertie says the ice cream looks good, though. Friggin' Zach advertising this ice cream. You realize their vantage point right now is just two guys sitting here and eating and looking at a Zach, we gotta talk some fun here, man.
Yeah, you're right.
She's eating down this rocky road. Good gosh. What do you guys think? Do you think that New England... Oh, my gosh. Wide open. Gronk. That's his first catch, right?
In this game, yeah.
Yeah. Y'all think he's going to be an impact? Do you think he's going to win it? I don't know if you get a TD. I expect Gurley to eat some Patriots defense. Like, he's going to eat them up. Wow, that was a
wide open.
Yeah, blown coverage. They were playing zone, they weren't playing man, and the guy didn't switch. Gronk. The dude's a giant. How do you miss him? Come on, stop him. There you go. 2 yards. Yeah, I'm pulling for the Rams if you're new to the stream. But we'll see how it goes. If y'all just joined in, drop your thoughts of who you think is going to win. We got, let's see, Rams and 2 for Patriots. So, and then if you count us, like, technically got 3 for Rams and 2 for Patriots. What do you guys think? Predictions down below. We'll see in the chat. We'll see if you're right. Goff looks like he's about to cry. I don't know what that was. He looked like he was about to cry. That link right there, though, guys, works for anyone. You can just hit it and watch it live. I'd appreciate if you don't hit it and leave. I think we just 2 people used it and left. Yeah, but it's all good.
Do you think that was a stupid play?
What was that? Right there?
Hail Mary.
It's not, because here's the thing. Regardless if they had a chance or not, it does something to the defense. They want to back up. They're like, oh, crap, they're going to pass it. And so they'll be running after that. Plus, that wasn't a Hail Mary, dude. It was a 30-yard. I mean, it was an end zone shot. It was close, but...
Yeah, but he was nowhere, like...
Yeah,
he didn't have a chance at it.
They might have been trying to get a hold or passing interference or something on that. But look what this happens to defense. They start backing up more. They're like, oh, okay, they're passing. And so they can run the ball easy on them. I'm going to call a timeout right here. Yep. Called it. They're
okay.
All sorts of dysfunctional. What you guys think? Drop your thoughts in the chat below. Are the Rams defense like going to be able to handle them? They're getting some rhythm. I mean, they've gone down the field. Now, the first time they threw a pick, but I think the Rams will be able to pull this one off. I really do. They just need to get in the rhythm. 1 touchdown, and it's going to start pouring, you know? They're going to keep scoring. I got to watch these ads, though. These are hilarious. Killer skin. Chance is the man, dude. I'm so confused right now. A mashup with Backstreet and Chance?
Dreams do come true.
No! I'm okay with Backstreet, but Chance with them? That doesn't make sense.
I didn't say it was a good dream.
That's a nightmare, man. Or that's like cold pizza and milk at night before you go to sleep. Like, that's just weird. Bella needs this. I don't know what's going on, but
Bella would destroy it.
She'd chew them up. What? Is this just a bowl? All this hype for a bowl?
Yeah, dude. Bowl game strong.
Super Bowl. Y'all should use the pun on that. What the heck?
You're a genius.
That was lame. That was lame. Okay, that Dorito commercial was horrible. Backstreet Boys, really? That was so bad. I agree. I mean, they didn't do well, the Backstreet Boys there, but then putting in Chance with them just made everyone look horrible. And they're great in their own sense separately.
It was like having a mashup with Lil Wayne and Imagine Dragons. Remember you were talking about that in the car?
Imagine, oh my gosh. I don't know what y'all guys thought. College football, what was it, halftime show? Imagine Dragons was Lil Wayne. We were listening to that new mashup. Was it Believer?
Yeah, Believer.
It was awful. I thought it was awful. It just, like, when you hear the song by itself, it's not bad, but...
Once Lil Wayne came in, the whole crowd didn't know what to do. They were just kind of like...
I don't know why. They didn't know the lyrics, maybe. I don't know what that was. All right, y'all think they're going to go for it? Do you think Belichick will push and try to go for it, or is he going with field goals? I'd be shocked if he goes for not just anything but a field goal. Yeah, he's pulling up the kicker. Hey, who says he misses it? He's been perfect this year, 31 for 31. Super Bowl jitters. Is anyone going to call it? Anyone throw in the chat that's going to say, call my bet, that he's going to miss it.
There's the steal.
Richie says he missed it? Are we behind?
I think we're behind.
No way. It says we're like live. I'm gonna check if we're behind. Oh, you missed it! Oh my goodness! We are behind. What the heck? How is that possible? Oh, that's hilarious. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Look at the defense coach. He's hype. He had nothing to do with that, buddy. Ooh, here we go. Captain Marvel. Are y'all hyped for this? I'm not sure how it'll be.
Is she gonna be in the new movie?
Zach, keep up with the times. They're making a whole movie for her in March.
I know they are.
March
for that, but
is she gonna be? Oh, you're saying the next one? Yeah, because remember at the age of what was it? What was the last one? Ultron? No, not Ultron. Gosh, Infinity.
You're behind. I feel like I'm in a time warp. Oh, thanks.
I don't know why we're behind. I mean, I'm using PlayStation View, so it's over live. He's probably doing regular cable. We're on PlayStation View, but I've checked them like versus actual cable, and like the difference was always like 5 seconds, maybe 10 max. Feels like you're up by a minute. They may be doing something special for Super Bowl where, because there's so much traffic going in, that they have to like manage it and send the packets out a little later. Hey, I'm gonna turn off the TV if you're not using it.
yes,
Because I think it'll help us maybe do more live. Because PlayStation View should be like right on top of it. We could always go to the CBS website. Dude, Captain Marvel looks awesome. I agree, Virgie. It looks pretty dope. I'm pretty hyped about it, especially with the the villains. They like can like what is it called? Shapeshift. I'm interested to see how that works out. And how they do that.
I'm about to. It seems like you're a minute behind.
A minute behind?
That may be why, because the views.
I mean, we can comment live and it's not coming. Well, oh, okay. Virgie, what's going on? He doesn't realize. When we live stream, there's latency. So we're going to be, no matter what, you're going to see our broadcast 30 seconds to a minute later. So we're watching it live with them, but they don't see our reaction until 30 seconds after.
Is there anything you can do about that?
I can. It might mess with the quality. Let me see if I can swap that up, because we do want to be pretty low latency. So I'm going to see if I can do that. Ultra low latency. Let's try it. Is it going to let me change stuff? While we're in the stream, we can't change stuff. Well, I'm gonna leave it be like that though, Because with the latency, we want to have a good high quality stream. That's all that's going on. Eric Clark, what is up, man? How you doing? I'm sorry for commenting like a minute behind. Wide open. Let's go. Come on. Woo! Did y'all, any of y'all do fantasy football? Did y'all have any of these guys on your teams? Because I had, I wish I had Gurley. Gurley, like, got, I think, the most points. If not, he was, like, right up there. I mean, at the running back position. I know Everything Productions just love the username. I'm assuming you're talking about Miami Hurricanes time. Yeah, we're a Hurricane channel. If you haven't seen our content, subscribe down below and hit the like button, guys, if you're watching it. Yeah, Bridget understands there's a delay. Yeah, I'm sorry about the delay, but there's nothing I can do when I live stream like this. But we'll try to comment where it's something that makes sense a minute after. I gotta keep that in mind. Good, go Rams. Yeah, well, most of us are Rams. We have had 2 Patriots fans in here.
Did.
See, that was pretty quick. What do you guys think? Is anyone here a Patriots fan? Predictions. Does anyone think the Patriots won? They're off to a bad start, man. Patriots, I know they already had like a really good couple of runs, but no points to show. Look at this. The Rams are going on a rampage. They're doing good. Everything Production has already said. Dude, I appreciate it, man. We're going to keep it here. We're going to keep it Hurricane stuff. But hey, it's Super Bowl. We got to talk about the future. I had Woods on my fantasy team, and he was amazing. I haven't seen him do anything this game yet, but I think Woods is going to do really well. What you guys think? Predictions. Who's going to like score the first touchdown? Is it going to be a pass or run? It's got to be the Rams. Rams are got to be scoring first. I don't think they have a chance if they don't score first. Hey, if you're enjoying our commentary and just hanging out here, hit that like button. It helps me out a lot. Ooh! Ooh! That was a big hit, man. Shoot. They're not going to get it. It's a minute later for them. Man, that was a hit. Who was he passing it to? What's his numbers? Is that Woods? Yeah, that was 17. Woods, 17. Shoot. He's like, that's why I hit the bench. Yeah, boy. Man, they're punting again. Oh, my gosh.
Rams running touchdown.
Yeah, you know, you would think if you've been watching them, Eric says pass. Everything Production says Rams running. I'll go with Edelman getting the first touchdown. Okay, so Bergie says Patriots get it first.
I'm saying Patriots would get it first, but it's going to be by field goal, not touchdown.
Okay.
That's how they're going to
That's
score.
very fair. I think... Yeah, I'll say Patriots, but they'll do a touchdown, and I think it'll be a run, actually. I think it'll be a really lame, boring run by whichever back they have. I mean, they have Sonny Michel. He's been doing really well, and this past season, like, they've actually been using their running back, so... That's what I expect. That's my prediction.
I know with my prediction, we already saw that he missed at the 31-yard line. That's just ridiculous. But
It wasn't 31. It was a
was
little
that?
40. It was a little 40.
Oh.
But he's still automatic from there. I mean, NFL, there's no delay of game on the punt. Come on, guys. Harold Mendez, come on, guys. Patriots all the way. Rams shouldn't even be in the Super Bowl. Okay. You have an argument there. Won't deny it. But at the same time, should the Patriots be in the Super Bowl with all their cheating? I mean, they seem to be all fine and dandy and not cheating this season, so...
Play action Rams.
Yeah. We'll see. Do y'all think they would ever do a fake punt in an NFL Super Bowl game? Because, like, that's college football right there. I'd love to see NFL change and do something exciting like that, you know? Yeah, no kidding. 20-yarder. Hey, do the Patriots score on this drive? Yes or no? Just throw that in chat. Yes or no, Patriots score.
And I think they still need to get their nerves settled.
This is Hobbs and Shaw, isn't it? Or was it the creators of Fast and Furious? Yeah, it's not Hobbs and Shaw. Oh yeah, it is Hobbs and Shaw. Moana. No way. What semi is built that way?
All of the one in the movies.
Obviously, The Rock has like a giant truck and everything. How many of you guys know that The Rock got his nickname at the U? Hurricane trivia. The Rock played for the U, except for he was not getting much playtime because he was behind 3 Hall of Fame All-Stars. I mean, these guys are the best players. I believe he was a linebacker is his position. He got injured. I mean, he had some playtime, but not much. But yeah, they nicknamed him The Rock when he played there. So that's where we actually have a workout room that he donated to, and it's called like the Rock Dwayne Johnson workout room or something. Skirt! That was a pretty good ad. Expensive. Skirt! Is CBS really rolling a like regular TV show ad during the Super Bowl?
No idea.
Wow. That's like the next version of Law and Order. You know, it takes. You know how much they pay for ads during the Super Bowl? I've heard it's like $1 million every second during the Super Bowl because they get so many views.
You're kidding me.
So if you want 10 seconds on the Super Bowl on an ad, that's $10 million bucks.
I'll pay for your stream to go up.
Give
Wait a second.
Well, if you want to pay me, use that tip link right down below. We'll help the quality, you know. We'll be... If we get enough tips, we will be at the game in the sweet suits, you know, freaking filming the game for y'all. We'll be doing, like, bootlegging. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to be, like, on the field, like, action and reviews. Yeah, they're circling free. That guy's a beast. What you messing with, dog? See, the Patriots can't run against them. That D-line is too strong and tough. Yeah, I'm looking, and, like, look how much lag there is between us and them.
Yeah, I know.
Let me see if I can, like, up the... or lower the lag. Alright, I lowered the latency a little bit. It might be a little better now. Greg Bush, hey. Just wanted to say hi. How about that commit from Don Charlie Jr.? Dude, I know. Don Chaney. 5-star, dude. Amazing. I don't remember The Rock ever being called The Rock when he played at the U. I remember him as a player, but I never heard The Rock ever mentioned. He was just Dwayne. Well, it was not kind of a nickname that was very well known. It was just the players nicknamed him The Rock between themselves. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's what I thought I heard in his interview, saying, yeah, you know, I got my nick at the U. I mean, the guys, the analysts wouldn't ever call him The Rock or anything like that. He wasn't really well known at all. He got an injury, too, on that end of his football career. But what's up, Greg Bush, man? Dude, it's amazing. I got so much trash in the comments, people saying that all the U ain't nothing, we're not getting any of these recruits, and then out of nowhere, a 5-star running back. People don't know it. I also, there's somebody, I'm not going to mention who, that went just, oh shoot, that was a good pass. Number 6 running back in the nation. I know, man. I'm not going to name who because the other YouTubers aren't understanding when you give someone else credit in their name and throw it in YouTube, they give more popularity and more showtime. I'm not going to name this person, but someone went off on the Hurricanes. We all know who. And saying that we're trash and everything. I recorded that, put the date and time in the video. And I'm going to totally blow him up in my next video and see. Because he was a Bulldogs fan saying that we don't know nothing about recruiting. Fumble! Oh, shoot. They recovered it. People don't know what's up. The new Miami is back. I think we're doing well with our recruiting. We'll be just fine. Where's Dorsett, though? Dorsett kept his number, right, guys? Is it still number 4? I'm telling y'all, the Patriots won't be able to handle this defensive line.
Down.
I don't think they'll win. This is not the Eagles. Everyone said it's a high-score game. I say it's not. I don't think it will be. I don't think any team will score more than 30 points. Maybe I'll be wrong. Oh my gosh. 3rd down and they have a chance. We also picked up Ladarius Tennyson, basically a Bandy clone, which is a good thing. Now, let me know, guys. I've been kind of busy running around and doing some personal errands and stuff. Were these guys, are they saying they're commits, or do we have evidence of them actually signing the dotted line? There, I said it for you. LOL. Did they sign actually on the dotted lines, or are they just saying commits? I mean, National Signing Day being Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken, it's, you know, there's no way someone would say verbal commit and, you know, hard commit, whatever, and then not be one. But are they actually signing the dotted lines? Is this official? Yes, Tennyson is a 2020 player. Okay. I got you. Tennyson is a 2020 player. Yeah, man, we got... Our 2020 class will be fine. Everyone's saying that the U is going down, that the program is not coming back. Look at that, what we're doing for 2020 already. Genie's a commit. Okay, got you. They're doing just fine. We got some new people in the stream. What you guys think? Who's gonna win? We're mostly all pulling for Rams, but we have about 2 other Patriots fan. Okay. Commits for the 2020 class. Got you. Yeah, we gotta bulk up that 2020 class. But with the transfers that we have for 2019, because I'm trying to focus on that, we should be fine. But I'm going to need to do a preview after National Signing Day and do my research all on 2020, because I've been really focusing on 2019 until after National Signing Day. So, shoot, where are they going to be starting? They're going to be real backed up. Who would have thought? First quarter, 0-0. I didn't expect that. This number, by the way, guys, it works 100%. Call it in. We'll be able to hear you. Everyone should be able to hear y'all. The reason I don't have the game or the audio is because I don't want to get copyrighted.
Got my girlfriend to start watching this.
Let's go. Does she watch football?
No, she doesn't.
No, that's okay.
Both of us don't watch sports, but we do it. Where is she?
Hey, 9 people watching. We're at the highest record. Hey, predictions, score predictions. It's easier to predict now. First quarter is over. What do y'all think is winning? Give a score prediction. I said, what did I say? 24-21 Rams?
Yeah, but you were pulling for the Rams.
Yeah.
I still don't see that.
What, you don't see? Oh, Rams? Even with money?
Yeah, even with money.
Apparently I do. I think the Patriots aren't the way they're supposed to be. He was sort of like Michael from The Office there. That was not Steve Carell. That was Michael from The Office. That's what he acted like there. That Pepsi commercial, I think, is top so far. Burgess says the Super Bowl commercials suck this year. They didn't even bring back the Budweiser frogs. I missed this. I remember that. Who was the one with the weird monkey or whatever? Do y'all remember the weird monkey? I think that was also a Budweiser commercial. They might get better, though. They might. I was so confused. The reason I was very confused is I'm actually sitting on the right, and this is not a mirrorless camera. So I was like, I'm here watching the game, you guys, and the wife is on the other room watching old repeats of...
Pizza.
Greg, what you gotta turn her up? Hey, this guy got his girlfriend on here. Like, come on. Get your wife on here, Greg. What you doing?
She's in a whole nother state, too. She's across the country.
My girl, she said she's painting.
Can't even get her to watch your stream.
I
know. What's up, hon?
Yeah.
Bro, these Super Bowl commercials are trash.
They've been awful. That was kind of funny, I guess.
Yeah. And we're back. What are you looking at?
Just updating stuff. No stats yet. I wasn't looking at stats. I'm gonna do stats at halftime.
What's wrong with these women?
So hold on. Harold Mendez, I think he's the first guy to actually put the Patriots as well. You said Patriots would win, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, how much? Was it like 28 or something?
Yeah, 28-21. Ooh.
That he's gonna get a flag for that.
Yeah, that was it.
They're playing dirty.
Bro, face masks are like never cool. I've been in that.
Oh, they're throwing on the offense for a full start. That dude got lucky. That ain't even fair. Rams offense is in a coma right now. They better wake up. I agree. They've been like nostalgic. They just it's been sleepy. It's been dead. It's been bad. He got, oh my gosh. That's awful. Why didn't they, if that's a, well, it's a false start is why they, I guess, didn't blow it dead. Their key to their offense, though, is they have to get Gurley going. They will not be able to get open routes, guys up downfield. They won't be able to get anything inside, short passes. The Patriots are ready to defend the pass, I think. And if they get Gurley going and start running, they're going to start, putting more pressure on the line and all that, and it'll open up stuff down the field. They need to concentrate on the running game first. That's what they need to do. I don't think they plan to, though. I think they thought that they would bring their regular game here and do what they did all season, but it's the Patriots. The Patriots game plan better than anyone. They know what they're going to bring. So Bridgie changes, says Pat 17, Rams 7. Lower scores than we thought. Way lower scores than we thought. Everyone said over 30 points. Now after this, this is the second quarter, we're just like, yeah, it's going crazy. If you guys are brand new to the stream, drop down your thoughts below. Who you think is going to win? We're trying to predict the score. Most are saying Rams, but it's been swinging to the Pats. Let me see what ESPN has currently predicting who's going to win, because they have like a live chart, and it's pretty cool unless you're a Falcons fan, because we were 99% to win a Super Bowl a couple years back. And yeah, the Patriots came back and won it. So that was in the fourth quarter. So ESPN's prediction, 50.5% Rams. Wow, it's actually for the Rams right now by 0.5%. So I mean, it's deadlock. Deadlock. Are y'all entertained by this, or has this game kind of been like a lot lamer than your expectations? I was looking for some like shots downfield, some wide open plays. I mean, we've had Gronk run out wide open, but no score, no points.
I thought the Bud Light Knight would be a little bit tipsy on his voice.
You right. Ooh. There you go. There's your answer.
Now he's feeling tipsy. There's a difference. Bud Heavy.
Oh, that's a total copy of The Mountain. That's a total knock on Game of Thrones. Which is an ad that they're straight up using. Oh, yeah, this is full. They partnered with HBO. That's the real dragon. Yeah, let's go. Final season. For the throne. Yeah, I'm excited. Are there any other Game of Thrones fans? I'm like, forget football, Game of Thrones right now. This game has been 0-0. They finally had a good commercial game. Yeah, I agree, Bergie. Hey, it's like only the beer commercials can get it done well. Like, it's only ones that are entertaining. It's really disappointing. Avocados Mexico is alright.
But I love commercials like these.
Oh my gosh. Hey Zach, when are you doing that with the Asian?
My family, I have found you.
Hey, no spoilers, but I agree with you, Burgie. King of the North, how am I put it? From the season 1, I said this person is gonna be there till the end, is gonna be the most important one. I predict that, and I got it right. I'm just saying, but there's a little bit of Star Wars brothers and sisters stuff going on. That's not a spoiler though. You have to watch all 8 seasons to understand that. It's weird. No, I'm not referring to the Lannisters. Dude, look at that dude. Look how he's a beast. Have you seen him?
No.
Oh my gosh, he's got a 6-pack and he's a defensive lineman. He's scary, dude.
It's rarer than a unicorn.
Hey, I'm gonna talk about something controversial. Brady, GOAT or not? Yes or no? Is Brady GOAT? This helping him, this if he wins this Super Bowl, does that make Brady GOAT?
Could make some people upset. Aaron Rodgers.
Oh,
GOAT.
it's definitely Tyrion, dude. Burgie's definitely Tyrion, no question about it. I believe in the books they kill him off, but he's just so much of a good character.
Johnson.
They can't get him gone. I hope they don't, but we'll see. Maybe they all survive. It won't be very Game of Thrones-ish. So, is Brady the GOAT? Drop it down your thoughts in the chat below. And if he needs to win the Super Bowl to become GOAT. I don't think he's GOAT. Everything production says no, he's not GOAT. I agree. I think, yeah, Brady is GOAT. Burgie says yes. The reason my defense of my statement is he's not GOAT. Ray Lewis is GOAT. Yes, sir! All about the you! Woo! You're right, man, though. You're right. They should give credit to a running back. Being a running back, it's such a tolling position on your whole health and body. You're not able to be like a Brady that drinks his, milk juice with blueberries in or whatever the heck he drinks. Wide open again. Oh, my goodness.
Right, he didn't even tackle him.
No. Edelman is like, I'm too old for this. I'm stepping out of bounds. Ray Lewis GOAT. They should give running backs credit more than the QBs, because if you look at the should I say sport life expectancy, these guys retire after 5 to 7 years, sometimes 10 at the running back position. I mean, by the time that they're 30, their body has taken such a toll. Now, you still see guys that are like 35 and still doing it.
I want to see another Brett Favre, 44.
Brady's going to do it. How old is Brady, guys? Is he 41, 40? I need to check. Pretty sure he's hitting up there. But I'm more of a... I don't like the Saints, but Drew Brees, I think, is the next Brett Favre type of deal. Brady age. He said he's not retiring, though. Yeah, he's 41. And then Drew Brees is 40. You got Ben Roethlisberger at 36. Rodgers at 35. Philip Rivers is 37. Eli Manning is 38. I had no clue. Edelman can't be guarded, Jared says. I don't think it's Edelman's amazing abilities at wide receiver. I think it's the Rams' defensive scheme. I think they're we'll allow to give him that space. Really, Tyrion? Wow, I think Daenerys is toast. Not sure about Jon, but I don't think Tyrion is getting killed. The reason I think that is because of the books. But I might be wrong. They're not following the books technically, so at this point. I hope he doesn't, though. I hope you're right and I'm wrong, Burgie. Cecilia says Fortnite. When is that game gonna die? When? Fortnite. I agree. Go Fortnite. Oh, man. Guys, y'all gotta help me out. I got Fortnite in the chat.
How many people do you think are playing Fortnite
right now instead of the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Every single one.
I
that is
imagine.
has a sad
I
life.
imagine how many kids got kicked off because their dad's like, "No, I want to watch the Super Bowl. Not today, buddy.
Not today. You want the Xbox? No, sir. I do wonder.
Hey, Bella.
Does he miss this field goal? All right.
Yeah, he does.
Zach doesn't question himself anymore.
I don't.
He said he's making the last one. Oh, he missed this one. He's making it. He's making it. Bergie says Pat's up 3-0.
42?
Dadgummit. This latency sucks, man. He makes it, dude. Automatic. Hey, you predicted, though, that the Pats would go up by a field goal first. So you got that right. Goodness. A field goal is the first score that we've got.
I told you.
Oh, my gosh.
My prediction. All of you guys were like, run, pass. I'm like, no, they're.
This is a grinding NFL Super.
It's really stupid.
I thought that, dude, if you've been watching, like, this last season, NFL's become a lot more college football level-ish. Like, the way that they play. Do you guys agree? What does chat think? Is NFL becoming a copy of college football? Not the other way around. Because I feel like, and I've been told, to make these brand new, fresh recruits or, I guess, draft picks successful, they're making the system under what they're used to. Huh?
Have you showed off her color? Okay.
Kind of. I mean, they can see she's got the hurricane thing.
I love you too.
She's got a little hurricane, guy. King Dog got a hurricane. Rumor says Daenerys dies after having the baby. Then possibly Jon dies in the file of the Tyrion free. Yeah, I mean, we never know. I knew, though, that Jon was going to be alright when he's re-signed his contract. Like, why the heck would a dead character re-sign a contract for another season? It was so easy. And I was like, oh, obviously he's going to be the witch. We'll see. To comment on the Fortnite comment, because I got to comment on everyone. Hey, who's playing Fortnite in Super Bowl, skins? Let's go.
Some kid probably got a job, saved up for this day just so he could play Fortnite.
Oh, man. Would it be cool, though, if Epic Games made a college football game? I'm tired of playing just Madden. I want college football. I want the rosters and stuff, man. I miss them.
Actually, if I was going to start watching religiously football, I would be watching college over NFL because I feel like they have a little bit more fight in them because they still haven't made it. They still are trying to show off what they got, and they're like, I think they have a better fighting spirit in college. Now, there's probably a lot of contrast to what I'm saying because
disagreement.
Yeah, but it's just,
no, your argument's valid though. That's a lot of people like me, and I say that, and I think my viewers they say the same thing. Is the reason we choose college football over NFL? Some do both. The players are playing for the team, not the money, because there's no money in college.
That's also true.
You're playing for the team. You're playing now. Do you want a good highlight reel for the draft? You get your draft stock up, but they commit to the program. They commit to the team. I mean, they don't just tat up their big old U's on arms and stuff because they're like, I hope I get a good highlight reel. They love the program, so. And you see these guys, they're proud of their program once they go to the NFL. But then NFL, they're just like, yeah, I'm at this team, the other team. They always say they're faithful or true or whatever. And next season, you see them, sitting out practice to get more money. So, if they were really a team player, they wouldn't be doing that. So that's definitely true, and it's sad. That's what happens at the professional level, though. That's what happens. Do you guys think the Rams are going to score on this drive? I say yes. I say Rams get a touchdown.
I say Rams get stopped and punt again. They have not been what they should be.
They've been awful. Their offense has been just sleepy. It has been gone. I don't know where or what they're doing.
Do you think their attitude's going to change after they get ripped a new one by the coach?
What you mean?
Like
halftime?
Right now.
That's their head coach, by the way. He's freaking 33.
Damn.
33. Oh, yeah. I think they're coming out with such fire. I think Jared Goff is going to come out there and be like, guys, I sucked, but y'all did too. Let's get this going. But I think they get a touchdown right here. They're going to get a touchdown this drive. Nope, not scoring, Bergie says.
Not scoring.
It
might be.
You get your 7 points that you need for your prediction, dude.
Oh, dude.
Oh my gosh. Tony Romo's ears. I've got 10 people in the chat. Drop your thoughts, guys. We're trying to predict if they're going to score on this drive or not. And who's everyone pulling for? We mostly have Rams fans, but we have like the Pats fans are coming up. We have like four. It's like 4-6, I think. And if you want to call in and talk, that number right there works. Call in. We'll talk anything. NFL, college football, anything. And I know it doesn't help my chat out or stream, I should say, but the link up there, yeah, that works. That works for watching the game. Here, I'll throw it over here for y'all. That link right there, that works. Not being paid for that promotion, but stay here. We're just here just hanging out and talking, but we're watching the game as we're talking. So that way you can watch and talk with us.
That's a second face mask.
Who was that did that face mask?
I don't know. But that's like...
Every time I throw up
That
a
takes
link,
me
I
off.
lose three people. Yeah, I know. Look, the game's more interesting than us. You'd rather see touchdowns, but they're not playing Gurley for some reason. I've seen that. What is that? Yeah. Jared has been saying they're not playing Gurley. I agree. I don't understand what's going on. That was Anderson that was running. Maybe he's got an injury that we don't know about, but I mean, he was, running around. I don't know what this. Okay. Here's what I'll say. Maybe it's a plan where they see who's lining up the package and they say, "Hey, Gurley's not out there. They're not running the ball." And plot twist, they run the ball with Anderson. Maybe they thought they would trick him that way. It didn't work though. It's not working out. Gosh, y'all. My touchdown prediction ain't looking good now. It ain't gonna look good. Down. Don't jump on us. Down.
You're good, Bella. It's okay.
She went to cuddle. No flag. No flag. He did turn his head, so that was fair, but Gurley's either hurt or still in the doghouse. I don't get it. I think that they're trying to trick Patriots and say that, hey, we don't have Gurley in the package, so we're not running the ball, and they run it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he is injured. You would think, take it back to Seattle when they had beast mode. They're like, look, y'all know he's great, and we're going to keep using him. And then what do they do in the last play? They thought they were going to outsmart the Patriots and throw a pick. Lose the game. So, I don't know. I think you should just beat them at their own game. Don't try to do something like creative. Run it up on them.
Calm down, Bill.
Dude, the Patriots, I wish someone would put up the average age of the Patriots roster. They're all so freaking old. Like Edelman, he is, here, I'll tell you how old he is.
He didn't look hurt on the first run.
He's 32, and he's playing wide receiver, Edelman. I mean, it's not too old, but you got Gronk has 29, Amendola 33, Brady 41. All these guys are, like, maybe I'm wrong, but it just feels like the Patriots team is like a whole bunch of old dudes. Use him as a decoy. So you're saying use who as a decoy? Gurley? That they are going to run it and then pass it? I like that too. I think you should have the best players on the field. It's the Super Bowl. There's no reason for... Hey. You been to his restaurant in the Atlanta airport? It's pretty good, dude. Yeah, let me drop $32,000 so this car can have $5 LEDs in my car that change colors. I got LEDs here for $10 off of Amazon. I'll string them up in my 10-year-old Mazda. I'll save me 32 grand. Y'all, if y'all give me $1 grand, I'll make it look amazing. Come on, people. These ads suck, though. I agree. What do you guys think? What was the best ad? Was it the M&M's?
So far, I think
the Budweiser, and then they had, what else was like semi-decent?
Budweiser. Yeah, it was.
Pat's average age is 26.9, Burgie says. I guess that's not too old for the NFL. But I bet you it's their bench that really helps that age get down. Yeah, dude, I agree. No reason he shouldn't be out there. There's no reason you shouldn't have your best player out there. Unless there's got to be something we don't know about. I don't know what's going on. See, this is where you wish you had like college football sideline analysis, and reporters, because we don't have. They're not reporting it. They usually do during NFL games, like at least something like updates on injuries, but not like college football. And it'd be nice. I wonder if they filled up the whole bowl if they did it, because this is they see 80,000 in Mercedes-Benz. I went when there was 73,000 for a United match, and it was packed. It was loud. Do the Patriots score on this run, Zach?
No.
You don't. Dude, this game sucks. I want some touchdowns. Let's get it going. We need one touchdown. Everyone's going to waken up, 29th as far as the oldest teams go. Ranked 39th. Wow, okay, so they're not that old. I was wrong. Hey, thank you, dude. Thank you, Bridget, for pulling up those stats. I like it. It helps a lot. Do y'all think Donald deserves the Player of the Year for defense? I think he does. I know Mac, he was right there at second, and people liked him, but Donald he was scary. I think it's scary to go versus him. He's in the Super Bowl for a reason with this team, As bad as the people have been criticizing their defense, they're doing fine. How many of y'all think that Gurley's injured? Throw it down in the chat, yes or no for injury. I say no, he's not injured, and he's going to be starting it. He's in the lineup next drive. There's no reason he should not be out there. I don't know what's going on. They should know. Yeah, Donald's a freaking beast. And look at that. Their defense is doing the job that they're supposed to be. We never thought that would. We thought the opposite, that the defense was going to be lacking and the offense is going to be on all, cylinders running and just destroying Patriots. But 3-0. Did any of y'all put money on this game? Are any of y'all nervous? I didn't put any money on this. Shaq Quarterman, go Canes. Hey, if that's the real Shaq Quarterman, welcome to the chat, man. But I agree, man. Go Canes. Are there any Canes right now that are on the field? Because I haven't seen Dorsett. I know Barrios is probably not going to be out there. He must be, because he should be out there, Greg says. Shoot. I want to see. I'm going to say, yeah, Gurley ain't right. So we got two people saying he's got an injury, and one says he isn't. Dude, they're going to get good starting field position right here. Do they score? Zach, you think they score? Shaq Quarterman says he's real. Well, dude.
I'm going to go 2.
No. You don't follow Canes. Shaq Quarterman is a starting linebacker for the U. Well, in that case, dude, hit me up. Call that number, man. I want to, interview some of the players. I want to get the players and the fans together, because there's been too much friction with social media and the players and the fans. It shouldn't be done. I appreciate every single player and all the work they put in there. Greg says, no way I would bet on this game. Jared says he's standing on the sidelines with a helmet on. Yeah, it's got to be some sort of strategy. I don't know what's going on there. Y'all call in. We want to hear your guys' opinions and thoughts. This is a channel for everyone. There we go.
Yes or no?
Oh, real?
Yeah.
Shit. No. Heck no. Heck to no. He got better things to do. Heck no. I wish. If that was the case, they'd be calling the line. Call in the line, man. I want to talk to the great Shaq Quarterman. What do you guys think? Are y'all enjoying? What's up, Kings Nation? What is up, Melvin? How you doing, bro? Yeah, we just watching here, hanging out, watching the Super Bowl. Analyzing it. We're bored. This game has been boring, so we're trying to have some fun and talk Canes, talk football, discuss how they should be actually exciting and go back to college. But they're too old. Their average age is like 26.9, so I don't know.
Oh, they fit right in.
Yeah, man. There was like an old college player. I don't know how he was like something in his late 20s, almost 30s. I remember last season. I remember his name, but he was in the Pac-12. Greg Bush says, dude, you're at 644 subscribers. That's awesome. Congrats. Dude, I appreciate it, man. I know. I appreciate it. It's been amazing. It's this, let's see. Let me see on the calendar when I start. Melvin says, let's talk Canes. I don't mind it, dude. Call him that number. We'll talk Canes. I got nothing against that. I want to. So, I believe it has officially been a month that I've had this channel. Everything Production says Miami football isn't boring. Let's talk about it. I agree. What y'all want to talk about? I don't have an agenda. I just kind of started this. I just started this chat to like talk football while we watch Super Bowl. If y'all have a topic y'all want to talk about, let me know. We can start talking 2020 class. I'm trying to see like what this 2019 class is gonna go up. People are like destroying my comments and saying that I'm being ridiculous, thinking like we're gonna win more than 3 recruits of those. Like I think it was 10 that I highlighted.
Oh, come here.
What are you doing with her?
Nothing. That's the weird part.
Got to commit for Tennyson today too. Both he and Cheney had 2020 commits. Yeah, man, I'm excited about 2020 commits. I've not done my research on them. Okay, not gonna lie, I'm not. That's not the real Shaq. Yeah, we know Melvin. We know he'd be calling on the line. I've been reaching out to the players. I have had 2 or 3 of them reply back. I won't say any names. They are starters, but it was been more of a like just me throwing them some positivity and them, appreciating it. I'm trying to get them to get an interview, or just talk with them. I would love for them, to be on the channel with us. That would be amazing to get the community together. Do you think we get Chris Bogle? Of all the predictions that I did, Jared, I think Bogle is the best chance that we've got. I think that's the surest prediction that I've said. I think we get Bogle. There's more chance that we get Bogle over Marr, honestly. Because he's just, he visited Miami last. The Cantons have been really, really getting on top of him. Manny Diaz really wants him. I mean, the position and the Diaz system is fun and it's exciting. Watch where our NFL draft is going to go and where the picks will be. They'll be high at defensive end. I think there's a huge chance we get Bogle. We'll see, though. But I think we do. I think we'll get Bogle. I'm not sure about Marr, though. I especially with the 2020 commit, I don't know if that factors in, but we'll see. I was really hoping we get a big-name recruit for 19 by now. We had several here over this weekend. Greg, I think they're waiting till the last second. I think they're waiting for that big announcement. I mean, think about it. If you're a really good athlete and player, and National Signing Day is Wednesday, and you still haven't made an official one, you want all the hype, the cameras on you and everything, and get your name out there. Just play with people. Mess with them. That's what I think that they're doing. I hope that they've made their mind up about the U, but Melvin says, I believe we get both. That'll be amazing. Pickens would be a great get, too. Yeah, Pickens would be nice. Who was the I forget his name. Hold on, let me pull it up. Was it? No, it wasn't this guy. Hold on, let me pull it up. I don't want to mess up names. The guy that I was very interested in is offensive. Stop. Shh.
Oh, come here. Come here.
Let me see prospects. Here we go. Let me pull them up so I can be refreshed on all my names, not messing around up. Shoot, where is he at? I'm trying to find this guy. There was an offensive tackle that I haven't followed on, and I was curious if we could get him or not. I don't see him anymore for some reason, though. I really want to... There he is. Darius Washington. What's his latest news? Darius Washington Decommits from Mississippi State. All right, so, wow, that's actually pretty cool. So, February 3rd, officially, Darius Washington decommits from Mississippi State. So, I don't think, with that being said, I don't think he'll stay with his Mississippi State. I thought Miami and Mississippi State was the debate. I think he's going to go, he's saying Florida State is what Crystal Ball says. Does he come to Miami? What do y'all think? But Pickens would be amazing, dude. The problem for Pickens and us grabbing him is we haven't been pursuing him as much as we should have from the get-go. And with the change in, our head coaches, that's a problem. The other thing is we've got, I think, 13 wide receivers on scholarship. We're already stacked. But if he wants to compete with the best and show off his skills, this is a good space for him. Burgess says, I don't think Mar's coming. Nothing indicates he will. But wouldn't it be an amazing surprise? It'd be pretty cool with the bloodline and everything. And it says he wants to go to Miami because Dens are always successful in NFL. Yeah, I agree with everything. Melvin, the dog or a cane championship? What you talking about? He would be great if he does. I really want this offensive tackle, dude. Not betting against Manny Diaz what he has accomplished in 1 month. No one expected. So, Harold, are you saying we won't get a single other guy? Do you think we won't get a single other dude? Hey, if y'all want to talk Canes, call in. That number works. I'm watching it. I'm trying to make sure that if anyone calls in, I pick up the phone. We can talk Canes. Super Bowl is being boring. Zach's bored.
Absolutely.
Greg says, kind of surprised, but you didn't slap on the only live seats tonight. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's up with that. Melvin, my dog, yeah. She's getting crazy. Zach always riles her up. She always barks at him, but she's like happy when she barks. She never barks at me. She's happy, but she never doesn't bark. I don't rile her up like that. Wesley Joyner, what's up, King? Hey, what's up, man? Welcome to chat, dude. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we all welcome Mar with open arms for sure. His brother was a Miami Hurricane. He was amazing, dude. But then he got injured. Good old wide receiver. This is the Patriots, though, game. I think this is exactly what the Patriots wanted. Boring, old-school NFL football. Wesley Jordan, it's NFL and it sucks. Agreed. And it's the Patriots, and that's how they win. Boring NFL classic football. 3-0, they'll score maybe one more touchdown, and then another field goal in the second half, and, they'll be happy. Game over, hold their trophy. That's boring. It's already 2-minute warning. I mean, it's just... Are y'all surprised with the outcome, though? Which would be an awesome sign. What I need to do research on, I'm glad that you mentioned that, Greg, is the time of these commits. Do y'all think it plays into a factor that these guys are looking at what everyone else is committing? So, like, if they're saying they're committing, announcing at 12 in the afternoon, if someone announces at 8 in the morning, will they switch? I don't think they would. Melvin, I wouldn't trade the dog for a King championship. Have I heard anything on Jalen Phillips recently? No, I have not. He's been quiet and just chilling on social media, not doing anything crazy. He says Miami and all that, but I think what's going on with him is he's waiting after this national signing day to see where things are at, how many scholarships we got left, who's going, because he's a defensive end, and we're pretty stacked already there, If we get, like, Bolger or something, like, he's going to be thinking, why should I go there? Unless it could be that Miami is like, hey, we don't know if you have a scholarship for you or something. I doubt that. It's the injury thing. It's just such a weird hazy thing. It sucks, man. He's, like, such a good player if he's not injured, but just so you know, Zach, this dude that we're talking about, Phillips, he's had 2 concussions, and he screwed up his, I think it was foot or arm in a car wreck. So he retired from football in college. And then a month later, he's saying he wants to start back again and he wants to go back to Miami. Good point, Wesley. That has been very quiet. Yeah, him and Hill. Both have been very quiet. I've been checking up on them, but... These ads are boring, too.
This is honestly the worst Super Bowl ever.
I agree. I don't remember as boring of a Super Bowl in forever. The chat's the only thing that's keeping me entertained. And you don't know these names, so you're just like, what? I'm sorry, dude. Phillips would be a beast. It would be amazing. I would be ecstatic. Is there a guy you guys think that we need one more player, this guy, or if we don't? Greg agrees. Wait till Bogo comes over. Yeah. That owner looks hilarious.
Bro,
This guy's asleep.
asleep.
Y'all, the chairman was CEO of the Patriots is asleep. He's so bored. He's just like, yeah, I got the money. I gotta be here. I don't want to be here. It's boring, man. This is why we should have had Chiefs and Rams rematch. Did you watch that?
A comment that I actually agree with and enjoy, and this
Cool, which one?
commercials are the best part of the Super Bowl. That's honestly why I'm here.
Wesley, yeah. That's how I got this guy to come over. I was like, dude, we'll have like a fun chat and there'll be commercials. And
Skipped out on a party for you.
hold on. Hold the phone. I said, hey, are you going to this party? You said, no, not really. I said, all right, I would have gone to that party if you said yes.
Not even that one. I'm not going to. I was talking about another one with my coworkers.
Well, you didn't tell me that you had that one. I was just like, hey, I'm doing this stream. And you're like, okay, I'll go over there. So I don't want to hear it, Zach. I didn't even try to swing you over. I was just like, well, I'm not going there.
Swoon.
If you would have said you're going to the other party, I would have went. But then I was like, man, I got my Canes fam. I got to get them going, live streaming, and have the Super Bowl at least slightly fun and entertaining. Melvin, Super Bowl suck. Yeah. Last year's was like meh also. When was the last fun Super Bowl? What was the one before Eagles, Patriots? I need to look these Super Bowls up. It's been a while since I saw like a very entertaining Super Bowl. The Eagles one was just not that entertaining. It was alright, but it was just not as entertaining. I'm trying to see. Like, even the Eagles game was so much more entertaining, though, because it was 41 points scored to 33.
You could actually cheer for something. This Super Bowl is just like nobody's doing anything.
Yeah, 3-0. Everyone's
no
sucking,
action.
and they got lucky with a field goal.
Do you know what the halftime show is going to be?
Who is it?
Yeah.
It's going to be Maroon 5. I'm pretty excited about that, actually.
Ooh.
Okay, the Falcons game and the Patriots game was very fun. Okay, that was fun. The outcome was not.
The NFL is like most reality TV. It's fake entertainment.
Every flag goes in favor of the Patriots. Unreal. I agree. Dude, Patriots are the Alabama of NFL. They're both, I think they pay people off. I think they're cheaters. I don't like their character. And they just, it's fake. I don't like it. All right, the Panthers-Broncos game was kind of interesting. That was Super Bowl 50, so that was a while ago. Super Bowls have been lame lately. It's the Patriots. They make them boring. They're just like Alabama.
Patriots, fake news.
Unless it's Clemson beating down Alabama. Not that I'm a Clemson fan, but I'm just an Alabama hater. Oh my gosh. 3-0. Heading into halftime.
My prediction was right, though.
What was that?
First one, Patriots by a field goal.
Yeah.
First points up on the board.
Yeah, but you said they were going to miss one in there. Greg Bush, perfect comparison. Thank you, man. I try. I mean, that's how I felt always. That's why I hate them. I was supposed to have a friend call in. We'll see if he's probably up on his heels. He's a huge Patriots fan, and he has, like, no affiliation with it. He's never been to New England. He's never, like, done anything with it, but he's a huge Patriots fan, so he knows all their history and stuff. I was like, dude, come in, call in, dude. We'll have some fun. So I don't know where he's at, if he's watching this or not. I'm shouting you out, dude. I'm making you. I want to hear your talk of how exciting 3-0 is to you. This is boring. Good gosh. They're going for it on fourth. Did they make it, Zach? Yes or no?
Nope.
I say yes.
I say there's
I say they make it. I'm surprised they're going for it, though. Oh, wow. That was close, though. That was close. The defense is so excited. We did that! We made him drop the ball! I don't know.
Staring him down.
Okay. It was thrown bad. I mean, he didn't have much of a chance.
Dang.
He didn't have much of a chance. Just stop the pass on 4th and 1. I know, they did. Their defense has shown up for the game. Guard got held big time. Ref weren't calling anything. That's a couple of blown calls on both teams already. It's part of the sport, but agreed. I personally think NFL... Tell me, try to disprove to me this is not like, who was saying that this is fake TV? Wesley was saying this is fake TV entertainment. Here's my personal opinion. Huge conspiracy theory, maybe. These guys get paid so much money, and then you go to Vegas and there's huge betting on this. Why would you not bet $5 million that, let's say, the Patriots will win, and then go to the Rams and say, I'll pay this player and this player $1 million each. So you got 3 players playing for you for $1 million each to lose the game, and you win $5 million. So you're in the profits for $2 million. Tell me that does not happen in the NFL. There's no way it does not. There's no way. There's too much money involved. It's just, it seems so scripted to me. I hope it's not. I really don't. I like it, football and it being fun and just entertaining and competitive, but Rams' offense is sucking big time. Good gosh, that is. How many incompletions does he have this game? Let me look up the stats. It's halftime, basically. We're going to look up stats now. This is... the most entertaining thing will be these numbers. 3-0. Woo! Oh, my gosh. So, Goff is 5 for 12. 5 for 12. 57 yards. The guy commentators are talking about it. Hey, Slim Shady Canes, what's going on, man? How you going? How you doing? It's not Rams offense. It's Belichick defense. Burgie, NBA is way worse. Agreed. But I love the drama. I love old men being crybabies. It's hilarious to me. It's so petty. They're breaking into locker rooms through secret tunnels. It's just wonderful. Oh, what a nice... That's a nice punt. They're not even going to try, though. They're not even going to run it. Brady is 15 for 25, 160 yards, and 1 interception. So, guys, go. Who said he was go? Burgie said to Tom Brady. Brady, at halftime, 15 out of 25, 160 yards, and 1 interception. That's GOAT? Is that GOAT material to you? That's not GOAT material to me. It's just not. I'm sorry. It's just not. And by the way, my boy Robert Woods with the most receptions, 25 yards. That dude is like the best freaking steal that I had in fantasy football. Greg Bush, let me say something. Yeah, man, some shadies in the chat. We got all the Canes fans. We got just 100% Kane family in here. That's it. It's just this is. I think our chat's gonna keep going up because people are gonna turn this off. This is just so boring.
I'm more excited about the halftime.
Even the commentary is just saying this is boring. 9 Super Bowls is GOAT material, Slim Shady says. That's fair. That's a fair point. I won't argue with that. I think he's not the reason for his success 100%. You're going to base one half on his entire career. Come on, dude. Okay, but like all the hype is what I'm saying. He's not playing at a GOAT level at this halftime. Play at a GOAT level. Come on, man.
I think after the...
But that's fair.
The halftime, I'm going to be
asleep.
Out.
Yeah, I agree. Fewest points in a Super Bowl half since the first half of Super Bowl 9. Dude. Wow. This is the fewest scored Super Bowl since Super Bowl, like, almost over 50 years ago. Not quite 50, but like 40-ish. Can you believe that? It's crazy. Aren't these commercials lame too? Alright, I think, Burgie, you'll agree with me. I think we'll just shut this off and go to HBO and start rewatching some Game of Thrones. It'll be much more entertaining. Best clutch quarterback of all time, no doubt. Slim Shady. He's got the numbers for sure, you know. I mean, he's got the history. I mean, he's balling, and he's 41. But yeah, you agree. He looks bad right now. He doesn't. I'm surprised that he's saying that this isn't his last season. I think that he'd be just tired and done with it. But I guess he doesn't know what else to do. I don't know. I'm surprised that he's not retiring this year. This show is actually hilarious if you watch Big Bang Theory. But like, if you don't, it's probably the dumbest show ever. Would you accept it? Would you accept it, Zach? Jared, the commercials suck in the game. It's worse.
No, I wouldn't.
We should have gotten like amazing food. He says, Birch says a Greg Bush. That's funny. Breaking news: Marie Mercier has applied for art. Should be playing another season of. Oh my goodness, Greg! Applied to play another season and replace Francois at FSU. Every great quarterback has had big games. Slim, you're right. You're right. I'm not saying just this halftime is telling his whole career. I'm going to binge watch it. No other has probably 6 rings. You're right, but greatest, GOAT stands for greatest of all time. Is he alone the reason for his success? That's my debate. Because I think if he would have been in a different system other than the Patriots, he would not have achieved what he had. Now, this team, though, is not the talent that they've had, though. But yeah, guys, if y'all are Canes fans, FSU just announced that their starting quarterback, who was trash, well, not really, he was alright, but he just got dismissed from the program. Willie Taggart is the best thing to happen for us Canes fans, isn't it? He's like, keep Willie Taggart. They have a turnover backpack. I mean, come on. How lame is he gonna get? Yeah, y'all, do y'all think that FSU is gonna even get no quarterback is a reason alone for success? Okay. You're right. I mean, it's got to be a team effort. But he's got to be the leader. I feel... Okay, here's an interesting controversial topic. Patrick Mahomes. It's only been 1 year. And he's not the GOAT for sure. Will he keep going as successful as he's been? Is his next year going to be as popular? Beware of Ken doll. I want to hear freaking Maroon 5. This is just... It's been boring, man. Who do they even have as their backup quarterback at FSU? It's Blackman, dude. Remember Blackman? Yeah. He was not the greatest. What's she doing? Is she doing something all right? What's she doing, dog? Oh, yeah, you can tear that up. No, not the sole reason, but he is there now doing that. Dude, he played in his first Super Bowl like 17 years ago. That's crazy. Yeah, Jared says Blackman. Yeah, it's James Blackman. Nothing to be worried about. Our defensive line is going to rip FSU up. They won't know what's going to hit them. I don't care if it's Francois, Blackman, or whoever crap quarterback they're going to have there. We're going to tear them up. The most exciting part of this game for me has been the interception. The interception was the most entertaining part. And I'm sorry about the latency, guys. So there's like a really serious delay, but I wanted to make sure that the stream goes 100%, no drops, and it's high quality. And it looks like it is. I think I figured out my networking issues. So for y'all that have been here the whole, what's it been, two weeks that I've been starting the live streaming part of it, thank y'all for hanging around because it was rough. We kept dropping. It was bad, but I think I figured it out. We've been going for an hour and a half. Hopefully I won't jinx it. I think we're going to be fine. Greg Bush. Funny, the other day I read where Blackman was thinking of transferring. I saw that. Blackman pulled out of the portal. He's back at FSU. Yeah, I mean, he's just trying to be a starter. All these guys are trying not to win, but go where there's no competition. I don't like that, but I understand it. You know, you want to get the highlight reel. Should be worried about D-line. It looked like crap without Gerald Willis. Okay, wow. interesting perspective. I have had that thought, Slim Shady. I have had that thought that the production of our D-line is going to go down so much significantly without Willis that we should be slightly worried. We have unproven talent now, so that's why I'm not as worried. We have fresh guys coming in defensive line and defensive end. I think we'll be able to maintain what we had. I can't say it will be better than last year at defensive line, but I think we'll be able to be just as good. Simply just the style and what Manny expects. Now, he's not the defensive coach, but I think with the guy that we've brought in, he's going to want them to execute the same way. I think they'll do fine. But there's worry there for sure. Because, I mean, Willis said himself there was not a single game he wasn't double-teamed. So, we literally were like 12 men on the field with that guy on there. It's true. But yeah, Silvera and defensive end, the rest is questionable. I agree, Slim Shady. I definitely agree. We need another beast defensive tackle. Defense are good. I have noticed that we don't have as many defensive tackles for sure. Because if you look, let me just pull up the list. So defensive tackle. So we got the recent 3-star Hunty. So I'm curious, but he's a 3-star. You know, are you gonna throw him in his first year? We still have Blissett. Okay, he's a 4-star defensive tackle. We have guys in this class already commits or that are probably gonna sign that are gonna be defensive tackles, but they're unproven. Like I was saying, you know, it's unproven talent. I'm a little nervous about it being unproven talent, but I think it'll be fine. Harold Mendez, no worries about FSC, but Gators are going to be tough. Master Dreams, FS Miami for Wilshire, pathetic. We'll see, dude. We'll see, Master. Y'all better bring your A game when we go against y'all, because we're going to be up and ready. Florida and UCF are best teams in Florida. Y'all had one good, decent, I should say, season of 10 wins, and y'all think you're everything. This year is going to remind y'all, I think. Y'all going to remember that it was just a fluke. Transfer from UCLA. Not worried about D-line. Simpson will have them ready to go, plus with the addition of new SC coach, they should be in better shape. That's how I feel. But Slim Shady gave a very reasonable point. Without Willis, we may not be as productive as we were last year. But our defense and the whole system is still in place. We just need someone to replace him. We need another leader. Time for some quick coaching up to get them ready. Y'all 32, I know recruiting. Y'all in 32 recruiting. Yeah, okay. And how y'all doing with your transfer portal? The transfer portal is not coming into the factor. Russell, Master of Dreams is funny and delusional. He's delusional because he's a Gator fan, I'll tell you that. He's entertaining, but you Miami fans were hyping on y'all fluke 10-win season. What's to say that that's not going to happen to y'all, though? I mean, you're right. We thought that was going to be it, and Rick proved us wrong. Did you see this recordings of you and Bella? It's wonderful, dude. Y'all like the show. Silva will fit the role. Won't be good as well as, but he'll do fine. Yeah, he needs help though. He needs one more guy. They need leaders. You guys are getting leftovers. Leftovers. So #1 recruit in 2017 is leftovers. Tate Martell is leftovers. That's not leftovers. Oh god, not you again, Master. Go Hanzo.
Wait. This is what I want.
Oh, that's all good. I'm okay with fans from anywhere being in here. They can talk trash, but we'll back it up. We'll back up our talk. We'll destroy them. Transfers are trash. You're just jealous, Master. So ours was a fluke, yours wasn't. Yeah, tell me. What do you guys want me to talk about next? So, I got coming up a video. I'm gonna talk about National Signing Day. Sorry, I'm listening to Maroon 5. I'm gonna do a live stream probably National Signing Day, discuss the final, products that we got. That's Wednesday. I'm thinking of doing another video Monday or Tuesday. But I'm make sure. Don't you have to block a bunch of... and Master's all good. It's all right. We can have other fans of other places come in here. He indeed is super troll. He's delusional. You think I won't have this chat to prove him wrong come hurricane season? Be all right. If we lose to y'all, then we just lost. But we're gonna have a good season anyway. Which isn't gonna happen. He's already preparing to lose. Master's already ready to watch lose to us. Zach, I think our watchers and viewers will go up like astronomically if you dance. Oh my gosh. Lose 4 viewers. No. YouTube's gonna ban me for that, man. They're gonna say like explicit content. How dare you?
So explicit. Compared to what's already on YouTube? Far from it.
What channels do you follow, Zach?
All of them.
Shane Mendoza. Hey, what's up, man? Is it me or has Jared Goff been very underwhelming? I agree, Shane. Very much. I mean, he's been awful. Look at you. Cena Hill from VTech. I think he'll fit nicely where Willis left off. Hope we get him. All right, Hill is the defensive end, Harold, okay? Willis was not, so keep that in mind. Defensive tackle and defensive end takes different kinds of strategies. Shimshadi Canes, you can't win your division. Neither can UF. Exactly. Back it up, man. Master, don't be delusional. Don't put expectation on others that you haven't done. What's going to happen, Master? You guys are going to be so depressed after y'all lose to us. You won't finish. Miami has never won the ACC. This SpongeBob part is the best so far.
Lil Wayne better not pop up. Straight though. Last Super Bowl. Though.
No. Do you not know who it is?
Yeah, it's straight. I don't listen to him. Not really.
What?
Not that much. No.
Pretty sure it's Travis Scott, dude.
You sure? Just kidding.
Master, you keep talking about our class of 32. First of all, it's going to change by the end. We're not going to stay at 32. Second of all, those guys aren't going to be playing next year, so it ain't going to matter. They're going to be developed with our new amazing coaching staff. Master already making excuses like it won't matter to lose the Gators. Yeah, you need to get better. Y'all blowing out Miami. Dude, blowing out? Oh, come on. It's a rival game. Let's be fair. It ain't going to be a blowout. It is not. What'd you think it was, Lil Wayne? It's Travis Scott, man.
Calm down. I don't listen to either of them.
I don't listen to them either, but, you know. They got halftime show on Delight to bleep this guy out. Oh, that is what's going on. I thought my sound on my AirPods is going out. They're bleeping him out.
Oh, for...
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Oh, that's kind of sad. That's a little awful. Clear Lam and Chris Steele locking y'all up. I don't think it will get Elam, dude. Honestly, I think it's FSU. I think FSU gets him. It wasn't... Who was he? Like,
ooh, Drumline.
Wasn't Elam going to FSU? Oh, no, okay, so it was Georgia for Elam. Georgia, Gators, Miami, Auburn. Right. We'll see. There we go. This is a decent song by him. Dusty MC, what is up, man? How you doing? Master is riding Uncle Luke because... Yeah. Slim, just to mention, I'm not going to say his name. I don't want to give him any sort of traffic. The reason he did that is because he saw that the Hurricane community is growing huge. He wanted to get viewers in our response to jump on there. So he threw our team on blast. Not going to name him. Don't look him up, guys, but that's what he's doing. That's all he's doing. He knows he's wrong. I mean, I recorded him, and we're going to be pulling him up in speaking facts of how wrong he was. But right now I ain't getting him any traffic. I'm just saying, this guy, that's what he's doing. He's jealous of our community. Bulldogs don't have a community like the Canes.
Hi, Bella. How are you? Do you miss me? Go play, buddy.
Are you licking him? Are you licking him? Y'all see Cane Dog? She got a little hurricane little collar. I had another tipper, $25. It says anonymous, so I'm gonna let them be anonymous, but I'm not sure if I'm if my system's glitching out and it's like they just didn't have a username. So if you did the $25 tip, and you just meant to put a username and didn't want to be anonymous, let me know. I'll know who it is. I want to shout you out, but I appreciate the tips. All the tips go to improve the channel quality. Cane's Corner, just everything, every little bit is investing back in y'all. I'm gonna have a higher grade microphone over here. I have a whole bunch of ideas for the Cane's Corner additions. Oh, we got a call.
I can attest to that too. He's been
all right.
doing a
All right,
good
hold
job.
on. Let me make sure my volume's on you. Hey, who we got here on the phone? Oh, I can't hear him. Hold on. Let's see if we can hear him. Who's on the phone line? I can't hear him. Can you hear him?
Caller. No, I can't.
Hold on. What's going on here? Oh, he's not on the phone, it says. I didn't answer. That's odd. It's really odd. Hey, whoever's calling in, call in. I got your phone call. I answered it, and I think it dropped or something. Your dog is more exciting than the halftime show and game.
Hey.
Briggy, I agree.
I think the halftime show is actually pretty good. Like,
It's pretty. It's definitely impressive with the lighting and stuff that you're doing.
But yeah, you're right. Bella's way better.
Y'all should have been there for the Atlanta United game. Whoo! That stadium was on fire. Even though it's been saying repeated Gators may lose that game. Yeah, but, I mean... Yeah, he knows. He's being honest. It's just surprising. Oh, they got like one. Do you remember the game when they did the freaking drones with Gaga?
No.
Dude, they did lighting with drones and Gaga. It was pretty amazing. It was pretty lit. Whoever called in, try to call in again. I don't know why. The phone call just dropped. Oh, here we go. All right, hold on. Who do you got on the phone? Can you hear him?
No.
It's really odd.
That sucks.
Why is your volume not working? It's like they're calling in for like 2 seconds and it drops. Ooh. I don't know if it's us, because I don't think it is. Maybe I'm wrong, but I have my Google Hangouts thing and I'm trying to, answer it, but I don't hear any volume, and then y'all just dropping the call. If you're trying to call in, let me know. Drop it down. Slim Shady's dropping wisdom down here. You right, man. Slim Shady, you right. Best halftime show was Prince. That was awesome. Agreed. Prince did a good performance. However, man, the creativity with the drones with Gaga was amazing. Not that I'm a Gaga fan, but that was really cool.
Definitely not. Oh, what he was
What's
saying...
this guy, what's his name? Big Papa or whatever? Dude, he's got, what is his name? It's something like that, dude.
I'm gonna let you keep guessing.
Why do I keep missing this
Call?
Like, you see me, I'm picking it up and then it's just gone. That's all you can do is go in the past. Well, everyone's going in the past. You too, man. You bringing up some sort of Michigan team. It's just amazing how a team that couldn't beat us with the terrible coaches we had can think they can beat us. Yeah, you're right. Master, you rank up there. That's what they say every time. Whoever's trying to call me in, try it one more time and stay on the phone line and keep talking. So I want to make sure that we get your volume going. I tested it. It worked fine. I just hear you dropping. I don't know if it's your signal or if it's me, but we're gonna get it figured out. So stay on the line. Call in.
Hey, what's the number? I could try testing.
Gaga was great in the American Horror Story Hotel. It's right here, dude. Right there. That's a good idea. Test it, but I tested it before I went live, and it worked.
Wait, is that 578?
Bella is there too. Yeah. Okay. So there's you, Colin, right?
No, that's not me.
Oh, shoot. All right. Let's see if we get him. All right. All right. Keep talking, man. Hold on. You hear him? It's supposed to come from here.
I got nothing.
You got nothing? Let me check my volume from here. Oh, I think I figured it out. Hey, man, are you there?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. We hear him. You hear him? Does chat hear him? Let's make sure the chat hears him. Who we got on the phone line?
All right.
Who's on the phone?
Landon.
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
What's up?
Have
Hey,
you called in before? Hey, Landry, you still on there? It says it's still going, but I don't hear him.
He was talking earlier.
Yo, Landry, you still on the phone call?
Oh, you think the lag has something to do with it?
No. This is straight. Yeah, he just dropped the call. I think he has poor signal. No, we good. I don't know what's going on. Let me check the chat. Make sure we're good. Man, if only I had his voice. They're like,
Screwing all the ladies.
y'all not beating us with no hot dogs. Franks, I get it. Franks. Felipe Franks is trash. Tell me otherwise, master. Do you disagree? Franks is trash, man. Y'all aren't going to be ready for our defense in Franks. Also, you want to bring up recruiting class? Go down in history books. 3 stars are Hall of Famers, and recruiting is not all where it's at because we can see teams like Georgia and whoever you want to name that always does well and does not ever compete for a national title. Now, it's part of it. You need the talent, but it's not everything. You got to have a good coach. Always got his shirt off and everything, man. Woo!
Hashtag Cali.
Yeah, you're right. I better hope we don't start Trask or Emory Jones because they're even worse. So, Master, do you agree that Felipe Franks is trash? Would you rather have a Trask or a Jones start? I'm just saying, our defensive line and our secondary is going to just make Franks look so trash. But the quiet story is our offense. We don't know what it's going to look like or how it's going to be. But with the athleticism and Enos, you don't win championships with 3-star recruits. And then Jared says, backs up his statements, Ed Reed was a 2-star. You're right. You need talent, but it's not the only thing. It's got to be coached up. The whole team is trained. Franks is going to spend so much time on his back, he'll have time to figure. We're going to knock his molar tooth out. It's not going to be some cake, football thingy of NFL that, you can't touch the quarterback because he's got to make his money and retire safe and okay. How do we call in, Slim Shady says? The number, top left, just dial it in. I'll answer your call. And, I heard Landry. I don't know why his phone dropped, but it's working. Everyone should be able to hear you, too. Miami ain't want no recruits. We want experience. Dude, I'm going to take this. I'm not even going to listen to the NFL game. This is boring. You want another one?
This is where I'm at.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no.
Put it in.
Halftime shows up, so...
You can take him out when you're done. I can't have the what's going on the stream because then I'm going to get copyrighted. We can't have that. Miami ain't want no recruits. We want experience. Agreed. I like it. Man trying to win a natty this year. That's what he's doing. That's what the transfer portal is. Miami will never be relevant. Back it up, man. Back it up. Alabama's constant championships with 5-star recruits. Yeah, how has Florida's great recruiting class been doing, huh? 10 wins is all y'all can do? I don't see y'all in the SEC championships. Don't see y'all. When was the last time y'all in the SEC championship? How do y'all do? Yeah, if you use that number, though, Slim Shady, that's how you call in. It should work fine. Landry called me in, but I don't know why. I think Landry's phone disconnected. I'll try calling it myself if it doesn't work and no one calls in, but I tested it worked.
My head up.
All right, man. I see you, brother.
Please.
You say our reason was fluke when we won a bowl game. When was the last time we won a bowl game? Let me mute this and make sure I got the game up in live. Oh, there we go. is up, guys? Who's on the line?
What's going on, y'all? It's Slim Shady.
Hey, Slim Shady. How you doing? I don't think you've ever called in on our show, have you?
No, I just found y'all not too long ago. I've watched a few.
All right.
Try and
Welcome.
keep
What
up
you
with
want to
it
talk
when I
about,
can.
Slim?
And somebody needs to, what's the word I'm looking for? Educate some of the swamp trash hanging around the chat tonight.
I agree, man.
Okay. Your Lord and Savior Tebow at Florida is gone. Y'all have done absolutely nothing without him. And you're going to do nothing this year but get bent over by a little bulldog again.
Yep. He's right. Because
He wants to talk about Miami's never won the Coastal. Well, no, Miami's won the Coastal twice, and they've only been in that conference 15 years.
Yeah.
Florida's been in the SEC how long? How many
my
times
goodness.
have they won it?
It's been a long time, man. Tebow's the last one I remember. When have they made an appearance, Slim, while we're on it? Has Florida even made an appearance in it lately?
They made an appearance 2015, maybe 14. But okay, you got run over by Nick Saban in Alabama.
Yeah.
It wasn't even close. It was brutal.
Yeah. Greg Bush
now
says,
he
don't
wants to-
think they'll get... Yeah, you're right. When was the last Gator
wants-
National Championship? You want to talk about it? Goodness. Don't talk history.
Oh, sure. They've won one more recently, but last time I checked, 5 rings is still more than 3.
You're right.
And if you want to go to the point of national championship appearances, how many times we've made it, Miami still blows Florida out of the water.
Oh, yeah. And
if
head-to-head, too.
If you want to go by all-time record, Miami's won more games against Florida than they have against us.
Every time.
26-22, I believe, is the series record. And
Yep.
that's not including all the bowl wins.
You're right. Yep. You're right. And and they keep throwing up, I keep seeing, we were 32 in the recruiting rankings. First of all, that's not a final recruiting ranking. Second of all, the recruiting rankings don't impact our season that's next. You know, these guys aren't going to be all starters on the field. And
It's like I said in the chat, he's deriding on Lou. But what he doesn't realize, Lou is the ultimate troll. He is setting up Florida for when they lose.
Oh, he is.
I've called into Lou's show 3 times in the past month, and we've talked about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He just doesn't see it. Lou is setting them up to ride Florida hard like he likes to do when Florida loses to Miami.
Yeah.
But you have people like, Master Dreams in here. He bought it hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah. Well, here, I'll tell you what I think, Slim. As from a YouTuber standpoint, what Lou's doing is he's seeing the Miami community is thriving more than anybody else, and he wants to get himself some traffic. So he's going to shout out all Miami guys, and he wants to get himself some traffic. So I'm not going to let him get that.
And to whoever made the comment that you can't win championships with 3 stars, yeah, you can.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, Miami's got 2 national championships that way. Because their 83 team is the only national championship team in history with no All-Americans.
Yeah.
0.
Yeah, and the thing is the 305-day recruits are very much underrated. The star system is not accurate for 305.
Well, a lot of people that have listened to Alonzo have heard this before. A 3-star recruit in the state of Florida, period, is a 5-star recruit in any other state.
Yeah. The competition and athleticism is on a different level. I full-heartedly agree.
And anybody that actually listens to Lou would know he doesn't keep up with recruiting that well. Lou's just talking shit.
No, yeah. Oh, he is. Man,
And that's
he's
what
just
Lou
trying to get
does.
blown out. He wants to have his name been thrown around. So I'm not going to give him any traffic, but yeah. I can go on.
I'm subscribed to him. I'm a fan of him. I've been listening to him for a while. He talks shit. It's what he does.
Yeah.
I don't know why people are getting so upset about it. Okay, they're ranked 32. Mark Rick did it. Big whoop.
Yeah, it's unsurprising. I mean, when do you see successful recruiting when a coach just quits and loses the locker room?
Well, Lou is under the belief that one bad recruiting class can doom a program for 3 or 4 years. But that's just not the case with the way kids transfer these days. It's just not.
Yeah. And David
You
Schofer
basically
says
have
thanks
NFL free agency.
Yeah. And here's the thing that really ticked me off, rubbed me wrong, is somebody, not going to say their name, said FS Who is on a closer track to becoming relevant versus Miami. And I said, are you kidding me? Willie Taggart, that just announced his starting quarterback is away from the program. The turnover back program? Are you kidding me?
The perfect example that it's BS. I called into Lou's show Friday, and he said Friday. No, it wasn't Thursday. It was Friday. He said Friday, Miami is light years ahead of Florida State.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, you can't always catch everything. I don't catch everything he says because I don't listen to every single show.
No.
I'm not able to catch every single show.
No.
But, like I said, when I called and talked into him Friday, completely different. Lou's catching traffic. That's all he's doing.
Yeah,
and it's a smart move. That's how he makes his money.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. I can throw on blast any other team and talk my trash and hopefully get a reaction. That's all he's doing.
Sorry.
Hey, could you let her
Exactly.
No.
Because one recruiting class is not going to do anything with 6 4- and 5-star wide receivers, with 4 4- and 5-star running backs, 3 4-star quarterbacks, offensive line. Yeah, even last year they were littered with 4-star recruits, but I think the offensive line coach was the problem.
Yeah. Oh,
Between that and the simplistic offense they were running.
Our staff and our coaching staff and our system was not the system that would help and benefit them. That's why people want to transfer out. That's why Jeff Thomas, the athlete that he was, said, I want to leave. And that's how Mandy was able to pull him back. He said, look, we're going to put your talent on show. We're going to build this around you. And that's how it's supposed to be. That's how you win.
Because the whole thing around the Jeff Thomas leaving / dismissal was he cussed out Mark Richt and Ron Dugans.
Yeah. And rightly so, because they were not utilizing
I'm not
him.
going to say rightly so, because regardless of whether you're right or wrong, you kind of have to know your place. You get to the NFL and do that, you're going to be looking for a job.
It's incorrect conduct, and I agree with you, but I'm saying he had an argument to make. But you're right.
I'm not saying he was wrong whatsoever.
You're right. Yeah.
He just went about it the wrong way.
You're correct. Yeah, there should have been a better way to do it, for sure. But we'll see. David, now it's a close one. We pull out a close one. Yeah, Master's getting scared. He's getting scared now in the chat. It's a rivalry. Didn't you just say you're blowing us out? And now what's it been, 20 minutes, and you're saying that it's a rivalry, it's a close one? Hey, at least you're listening to me, Master. Look, I'm okay if you disagree and you're a Florida fan, Gator fan, I don't care, Georgia fan, what have you. This is a college football community, but throw facts. Don't be talking some sort of trash with nothing to back it up, okay? There's no reason to just say ridiculous comments with nothing to back it up and not look at yourself and have the same expectation. That's all I'm saying. Don't do a double standard.
Well, I'm glad he changed his tune, because I was fixing to throw a couple other things at him, but now I'll leave him alone.
Yeah, it's all fair. I think it will be close. I think it's a rivalry game. It's a close one. It's the first game of the season for both of us. It's going to be a lot of hype. I think we have to show up the first quarter very emphatically, and I think we'll be all right. Everything Productions wins 34-14.
I think you're going to see a lot more passing on first down out of this offense.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you, it wouldn't surprise me if, say, for instance, Miami gets the ball first. If the first play, they throw out 4 or 5 wide receivers and go for a touchdown first play.
That's what I think, because I feel Daniels is going to see what kind of offensive line we have, and he's going to say, okay, we're going to need to do all that we can to get pressure off of them. We need to use these fast playmakers that we have. Jeff Thomas can smoke the whole secondary. I mean, if we get Williams throwing an accurate ball, it's going to be touchdown,
Yeah.
Or whoever.
And, I mean, I have my own worries about I brought it up earlier in the chat, Miami's D-line. I do not think Miami's going to go in there and just steamroll Florida. But Florida just lost 4 starting offensive linemen to the NFL, and so far, Master Dreams is the only Florida fan I've heard try and defend this completely abysmal quarterback.
Oh, yeah. Well, actually, this today in the chat, I kept calling him out and saying, hey, you want to tell me that Franks is all right? He's telling me he wants the other backups there. I don't blame him because Franks is garbage. Just garbage.
I mean, just period. Franks is a bad quarterback. And, I mean, I'll call out a bad quarterback in Miami in a heartbeat.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I won't deny that at all. No question, for sure.
You know, I've called out plenty. I mean, there were some people disagreed with me. I defended Kyle Wright and said it was on the coaches and not him. But I said Robert Marr was a horrible quarterback.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's but I'm glad that our quarterback room is quickly fixed so well. There's so much competition. I'm okay with any of the guys starting because it's just...
I am too, but I think my personal opinion, I think game experience is going to separate it, and it's going to be Perry.
Really? I'm personally on the line for Williams because of his accuracy. Unless if Martell gets the waiver passed. I don't think Martell will get it, but I think even if he does, I think Perry will still be the starter. Perry was a higher rated recruit coming out of high school. Yeah, he's able to be accurate and still be very athletic with his legs. Not like the other guys. I'll give it to him. His legs, his dual threat ability, I think he's leagues past anyone else. Martell is your Lamar Jackson type quarterback or your Jalen Hurts. His first instinct is to run. Yeah, and I don't like that. I really don't.
No.
I want you to use the wide receivers we have. It makes us a lot more one-dimensional, and that's why you have Tua starting over Hurts because he was first pass but then run, and it can run well, you know?
And I mean, not to take anything away from Hurts. I mean, Dan Enos turned him into 70% passer this year.
Yeah, which is exciting because he was not accurate. He's not great. The other athletes in the team around him made him look good, but yeah, for sure, it's going to be interesting to see what he does. And with the new guy, Peyton, it won't be this year, but it'll be 1 or 2 years later. He's going to be a weapon. I think he's going to learn Enos' system very well. He's his guy, the Texan recruit, and I like that.
Yeah, well, and here's another reason I think Perry will start. Dan Enos' systems that he runs, Dan Enos prefers a dual threat quarterback.
Yeah.
And I think Perry fits that bill more than Jaron Williams does. But Jaron Williams he's more of your Aaron Rodgers type. He's going to use his athletic ability to move the pocket, get away from pressure very easily. But him running, it's going to be a very last resort. Yeah,
and I've seen that, and it's kind of, I'm okay with dual threat quarterbacks, but I've been so disappointed at accuracy. And my thing you're right about game experience, but, and again, he was not coached up at all with John Richt and his accuracy, but Cozy had his chance to prove himself to be the starter, and he didn't get it. Now, whether it could be off the field stuff.
Wait a minute now. He pulled Perry after one interception against Virginia. You left Malik in after 3 interceptions.
Yeah, he definitely didn't give him as many opportunities as he should have, for sure.
And then when I think it was the Boston College game, when he flip-flopped both of them like 4 times in that game.
Goodness. Oh, my goodness.
I mean, you put Perry in when we got stuck at the 2-yard line. So you put him in a tough situation to begin with.
Right.
So I don't think you've seen an accurate depiction of what Perry can do.
That's very fair, and I agree with you. He's definitely been very handcuffed and just... He wasn't able to get his full potential, and the offensive line was garbage. It was not helping in at all. But
like I said, I think that's more technique and coaching than it was anything else because you've got some high-ranked players on that offensive line.
Right.
And I think some of it too was the offensive line having problems with their coach and Mark Richt. Because the whole thing came out right before the Wisconsin game that the starting center was suspended for academic reasons for the bowl game.
Uh-huh.
He graduated 3 weeks before the bowl game, so how is he suspended due to academic reasons?
Yeah. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, He definitely. I saw that one too, and I kind of shrugged. And I was like, what? Yeah. Bergie's saying Perry threw 2 against Virginia. Okay, he did, but I think he threw the second one after he put him back in, or was it?
One of them was a tip pass that went right through the receiver's hand.
Yeah. That one wasn't against on him. I remember that one. Yeah, you're right. He did throw 2, but yeah, that one you can't put that one on him. Which that's the other thing.
And some of the interceptions I put on Malik, and some of them I don't. If it goes to a receiver's hands, if it's tipped off a receiver's hands, I'm not going to put that so much on Malik because that's more on the receiver than it is on him.
It is, and I'm like you're noting the wide receivers. Look, they did well on their blocking and running routes was pretty good, and everyone was saying that we should have kept our wide receiver coach. Really sad we lost them. They dropped too many balls. They dropped way too many balls last season.
It was not getting fixed. Most of your drops come out of the freshmen, though.
It was,
outside of the freshmen, it was Lawrence Cager and Darrell Langham, who had been there, both of them, 4 or 5 years. And, I mean, Langham will not fight for the ball, whatever. He just won't. Every time he gets beat on a pass by a corner, he's looking to the ref immediately.
Yeah, I saw that too many times.
Not Langham, Cager, excuse me.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Jared says, hold on, double Edelman, this is crazy. Yeah, I think they're playing some sort of scheme. They're like, look, we'll get Edelman the run, but we're playing game because it's 3-0 for a reason. They don't want to open up the long shot. I don't know they're letting them get. They're just going to wear
down St. Louis's defense with the run, period.
Yeah.
I mean, Belichick, say what you want about it. Belichick is not a dumb head coach.
No.
He is probably the best head coach in football today.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Bergie says for Perry makes really bad reads and has a bad habit of staring down receivers, walking defensive backs in double coverage. Okay, but John Rick, the 25-year-old, had no way of teaching him to not do that. That's a mistake a freshman makes and corrects with a good coach. He's going to have Dan Enos teaching him up, and he said he's going to custom the practices to the players' issues. That hypes me
and that
up.
Is exactly the kind of mistake that a freshman makes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's exactly. Freshman staring down wide receivers, walking double. Yeah, he was making bad reason. The reason he was doing those was because he had awful coaching. I mean, we had Rozier. People don't realize Rozier kind of looked decent. He had better coaching. He stayed around the program with Al Gold, and he had better coaches than John Richt for the quarterback position. And they were bad, but still, and people don't realize that. He had
by a lot. I mean, John Rick had no business being there whatsoever. I mean, don't get me wrong. Every son of every coach gets that same opportunity in a job that they have no business being in.
Agreed. Yeah,
I mean,
for sure. But
I mean, the only reason Lane Kiffin has ever had a head coaching job is because of who his daddy is.
Yeah, you're correct. I don't deny it. But the thing is, you get your chance and at least be mediocre or decent. And they were regressing. There should have been a firing. And I think it all did us well because I've heard, and I think Zoe said it himself, the insiders, is he wouldn't want to fire his son, and that's why he quit, and it's helped the program.
Yeah, and I'm not as hard on Mark Richt as he was and a lot of other people because, I mean, and this is where me and him have disagreed. He had this notion stuck in his head that Mark Richt did a lot of it on purpose, and he was trying to, bring down Miami's program. No, he was a stubborn old man set in his ways.
I'm with you there, Slim, 100%. That's how I felt. I live in Georgia, and I've seen this guy the whole time everyone talking about him. He can be successful, but you're exactly right. He was just old and stuck in his way. When he said, I want to keep offensive calling abilities, he did not want to give it up. That's why he took the job here. And he just,
exactly.
He wouldn't.
And I'm not going to say that he can't call plays. I mean, the man has 2 national titles calling plays.
Yeah, he does. But the game passed him by. He wasn't changing it.
Himself. He said it himself. He's using the same playbook he used 30 years ago.
Yeah. And exactly. And he's playing the type of football that ACC you're not successful in. And not with the players that we have either. And so that's all that it was. And he was just stubborn. He wasn't going to enjoy his job if he would have taken the steps that he had to give us more success. He wanted to.
I mean, look at it like this. If I look at it like this, if he wanted to be a detriment to the program, he would have stuck around and made them pay him that $18 million that he was owed.
Most definitely. Most definitely. The way
But
that
he walked away from it.
No, Bella. Hey, don't be tearing up my bed. Don't be tearing up my bed. Sorry, man. Here you go. You can play with your toy. Sorry, my dog's going crazy here. The Super Bowl's boring, man. It's still 3-0. What do the Rams have the ball now, and they're going to do nothing with it? Oh, man. Disappointing.
Well, I mean, I don't have a problem with defensive, game, because I'm originally from Clearwater, Florida, so I'm from right outside of Tampa.
Uh-huh.
And I mean, Tampa dominated their Super Bowl with a defense, but theirs was a scoring, high-energy defense.
Yeah. I'm with you. I agree, but I was hoping the Chiefs would be in this one with the Rams as a rematch. That would have been that game. I don't know if you watched it, Slim, but that was the best NFL game I have ever seen. It was so entertaining, so intense. Yeah, the defense was not doing a good job, but it was just on fire, man.
Yeah, that was a good one.
But we're not getting that. The Patriots paid enough money to stay in the Super Bowl, so here they are.
Well, I'm not going to say that, be honest with you, because, I mean, like I said, a lot of people hate Brady, and I put it in the comments earlier, but look at what he's done in his career. No other NFL quarterback has done it.
Yeah, there's no denial. And it's interesting. He's an interesting story where, he was not the great in the college, but he learned very well and knew what it takes to be.
He wasn't great in college because at the time Michigan was in a down streak. But Brady was. I mean, go back and look at his college highlights. It's not very different from his early NFL years. Brady was damn good in college.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people looked at it that, okay, he got drafted in the 7th round. Well, he didn't play a whole lot in college, and just drafting back then was different.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, I mean the scouting, the recruiting, everything.
Round.
It was not as informative, and it was so different. And the game was different.
Exactly. That was the main reason. The game was different.
Mm-hmm.
At the time, you had a plethora of some of the great quarterbacks. And that's one of the reasons, guys like Brady, guys like Ken Dorsey went so late, because the NFL was loaded with quarterbacks at the time. They really weren't as needed as they are now.
Yeah.
Now you have a handful of really good quarterbacks, and the rest of them are basically mediocre.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely, for sure. My goodness, Gurley cannot get anything going. Yeah, Rams have nothing on offense. This is crazy. Hey, I don't mean to cut you off, Slim. This isn't just Slim talking radio show. Everyone can call in. The reason I'm letting Slim and me talk for forever is because no one else is calling in. Y'all can try to call in, and I'll try to pick it up. But, me and Slim are having fun here because this Super Bowl is boring as heck. We'll talk Canes all day, man.
Well, I've been a Canes fan since I was born, and I'm almost 35 years old, so I've been watching them for a very long time.
Yeah, man, I've been following them since 6th grade. I'm still young, but, I mean, there's never been another team, ever. And I wouldn't change them. It's been a lot of down seasons only since 6th grade, but, hey. In fact, I think the best season was 6th grade when I was in it. That was with Corey Harris, and they had a 9-win season. I mean, we had an amazing season in 2017 with 10 wins for sure. That was incredible, but we got lucky.
Well, and see, there's a perfect example. Sometimes your high-ranked recruits don't turn out what you think they're going to be. Yeah. That was the number 1 recruiting class in the country.
But yeah, I mean, it was stacked with 5 and 4 stars. They did not get near where they should have gone. And I mean, I wish them all the best, but I haven't seen them doing very well in the NFL except for a couple of guys.
No, I mean, Sam Shields has made a name for himself. You've got a couple others that did okay from those
not
teams.
Nearly as to what the hype was, and that I'm glad you brought that up. That's exactly was, they were saying, oh, you got to have a high recruiting class. It's not all that matters. You take any program that's had consistently great recruits, and they have not played up to their level. You can have I won't call it mediocre, but you can average class that's coached up well and as a team functions correctly with a correct system, and you can win a national championship. Now, that's not to say
look at it like this. Alabama's been on their run since basically 2008, because 2007 was kind of a bad year for them.
Yeah.
Outside of Calvin Ridley, who's your big name player out of Alabama?
I keep pulling that one up too, and that's why I dislike the prayer. I mean, I don't know. We have Julio, but he was up there from the earlies. Lenoris Murray, what is up, man? Fan since 1986, dude. What is up? Welcome to the channel, man. Let's see. Okay, someone put up Travis Benjamin was really successful. Yeah, was Benjamin in that team though? I thought he was later on.
No, Benjamin was there. Travis Benjamin was there. Your starting running back was Greg Cooper. He was the #1 running back out of the city of Memphis. Because that's where I am now, so that's how I knew about him.
Yeah. We got a lot of things from Tennessee. For sure. Yeah. Shoot, who was there? I mean,
I'm trying to think.
I felt like there were some offensive linemen that were semi-decent.
I'm sure you've had some linemen, and actually that's another one that would probably count for Alabama. You probably had some really good linemen come out of there.
Yeah.
The linemen don't they don't get the attention.
They don't get the media attention as much in the names ever. I think the linemen are the only guys that have legitimately made some sort of noise in the NFL. There's a linebacker that they had a couple years back because their linebackers are always highly rated. I only saw one guy that was successful at linebacker. I can't remember his name, from Alabama. But, I mean, A.J. McCarron, quarterback, trash. I mean, the secondary, all nowhere to be seen. The wide receivers, all disappointments except for, as you mentioned.
Well, up until that point, Jalen Hurts was the best quarterback play that they had ever had.
Yeah, it was.
In Nick Saban's time.
Yeah, he was. And I don't think he's going to be very great in the NFL. Nothing against the kid, but I think he looks good in the college system. I'm curious, honestly, to see if he'll have success in Oklahoma. I think the reason he went to Oklahoma, though, is because of the league. It's an air raid league. He's going to have a lot of nice highlight film for the NFL draft, and he'll get up there real high, you know?
Oh, he'll probably look twice as good at Oklahoma than he did at Alabama because there's no defenses in the Big 12.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And the system is tailor-made. Yeah, for a quarterback like him. I mean, look at Baker Mayfield. Look at Kyler Murray. He's bigger and stronger than both of them.
Yeah, but I don't think those guys are much more accurate and better at what they do than him. And that's why Baker's having success. He knows how to bring back a team crowd. But nothing against Hurts. I think he can be successful, but I think Alabama's athletes made him look a lot better than he is.
Yeah, well, I mean, like I said, don't count Jalen short though, because I mean he was completing 70% of his passes this year, so he's definitely improved as a passer.
Yeah, he's got this no ceiling that's collapsing on him. He's got a high chance to keep improving and doing well. So, wish him all the best. I'm surprised he didn't get to Miami, but I'm kind of okay with it since we got Martell. I did say, I'm not disclosure, I didn't want Martell because I felt like he didn't want to compete at Ohio State, but then news came about it was with the coaching change and the whole culture, so that's fair. I agree with that.
Not really, because the coaching change wasn't that significant.
Yeah.
I mean, Martell's offensive coordinator became the head coach.
Yeah, exactly. So I was kind of confused. How did you feel? Did you want Martell before he came in? Now that he's a U guy, I'm gonna fully support him all behind. But I wasn't really sure that I wanted him because I felt like he was running away from competition.
Well, unlike a lot of Miami fans, I don't have a problem with Ohio State. It was the refs that blew that game.
Mm-hmm.
So let me throw that out there. I don't care what school he come from. But I didn't want Martell because it doesn't matter if he is not leaving because of competition. All the shit he talked on Twitter beforehand to Justin Fields and then turns around and transfers, no matter what, it looks like you're running from competition.
Yeah, agreed. That's how I felt about it. My opinion changed in how I felt about it once he's repping the U officially. I'm all for him, but yeah, that is how I felt. But he's going to have to bring his A game because we have Perry, we have Williams, and both of them have starter capabilities. Cole Kane says, what do we think of Butch Berry if he turns our O-line around with good coaching, or do we just need to wait till we get better talent up front before we have a solid offensive line? Martell's 5'10". Ohio State wanted to force him to H-back. What do you think about that comment on the offensive line? Do we need better talents, or do we have a coach, and that's good enough?
I think a lot of it's going to do with the coach. Now,
I did
being a
too.
Tampa Bay fan, I saw what Butch Berry did with Tampa Bay's offensive line, and there was immediate improvement when Butch Berry came into Tampa Bay.
I'm not a lineman, as you can see. I'm a skinny little kid, and I don't know the.
Let me put it like this: the year before Butch Berry was at Tampa Bay, Doug Martin ran for barely 800 yards. The Butch Berry's first year at Tampa Bay, Doug Martin ran for almost 1,400 yards.
Yeah. I think offensive line coaching is a huge part because you have to learn how to play that position. You know, you're big and bulky, now learn how to use it. And I think we have athleticism on the line. We just didn't know how to work together as a unit. And I think
a lot of people I've heard a lot of people say we need to go, out to the Midwest and Northwest to pick up, all these linemen like you would typically associate with teams like Nebraska.
Sure. Wisconsin, yeah.
I disagree with that because traditionally Miami's always done good with smaller, faster, technically better linemen.
Yeah. I don't know. I go either way. I feel like the reason that they have an edge is they look like nice recruits because they're like 6'6", 260 or more pounds. Like, duh, you're gonna have a hard time getting around this guy. But at the same time, don't discount a kid that's hungry and more athletic with not as nice metrics. Is
perfect
true.
example. Look at it like this: national title game in 01.
Okay.
They had Bryant McKinney was 6'5", 305. They had to triple team him to get through him.
Yeah.
And he was smaller than all of Nebraska's linemen.
Yeah.
Size ain't everything.
Cole Kane says, I feel like we have talent now. We have the coach, so we should have a great O-line, which means our offense will be much superior. It starts up front. Yeah, I think there's no question with the way the play was, offensive line play last year, there's only up. And I think we'll improve a significant amount to where it won't be a conversation in the offseason of, man, what are we going to do with our offensive line? It's going to be more of, can we keep the production? Can we improve it? I think Butch Berry is a proven offensive lineman coach, and I wish him all the. I think he'll be very successful with them. I think he's got the parts to get it where it needs to be, and it's only improving from there on.
Yeah, I think the line's going to be fine this year. I think a lot more of it was to do with the fact that when you only run maybe, I'm gonna say Mark Richt probably ran 7 different plays on offense. It's pretty easy to kind of guess where you're gonna do.
I was sitting there. I mean, we could call the play that's what's gonna happen. We knew where the running back is gonna run. That's not helping your team. It's just no good at all.
And it makes
what
your
are you
offensive
most
line
worried
look
about?
worse
Though?
than it is.
What are you most worried about? You would say a position group, Slim.
I got to go back to the D-line. I mean, look at the Wisconsin game. That defensive line without Gerald Willis got run over all game.
You're right. But you got to give Wisconsin's O-line credit. It's one of the better O-lines we've ever seen, and that's what you expect from that kind of a team.
It is. But, I mean, I can't think of his name now off the top of my head. But that starting running back from Wisconsin was out midway through the third quarter with over 200 yards rushing.
Yeah, and that was partly also, I would blame that on our linebacker crew. There was times he was just going through open gaps with our defensive line, and our linebackers were just getting twisted up toes and falling on the ground, and I was like, what are y'all guys doing, I didn't...
Well, I think that was one of those games. Everything that could go wrong did.
Yeah.
Sometimes, and people underestimate it. The momentum of a game has a lot to do with how guys play, how certain plays turn out, and if you just have absolutely no momentum on your side, what are you gonna do?
Berger says Jonathan Taylor. Yeah, Jonathan Taylor, and he was a good back. He still is, and I think he's still over there at that team. He's gonna have success. But yeah, you're right. Even though we have linebackers back, losing Gerald Willis will hurt us. Our defense will take a step back. Jaquan was the leader. He was. We have unproven recruits. I keep saying that. We have unproven talent, so we don't know. I feel like we can maintain. I don't think we can improve our defense from last year. But if our defense stays what it was last year, it's national championship level. There's no problem with that. So
I'm not going to say they can't improve because you've still got Trajan Bandy in the backfield.
yeah,
Cornerback, we're set. The only question is who's gonna take over the other side, the other safety, to go along with Trajan Bandy.
yeah,
And all of them saw rotation, all of them saw time, all of them have the capability to do it. And I don't think you're going to have a problem getting the most out of these guys with this coaching staff.
I'm not concerned about our secondary at all. I'm not worried with them at all. The defensive line is overstacked. The defensive ends, it's Willis for sure is giving me here. I'll tell you what my position group scares me most and does not get attention is special teams. And it's not the punt returns and coverage. I think we'll be fine. It's more of I've noticed we only have one kicker. We have the punter, so we solved that, but we only have one kicker. And I'm nervous about that because if he gets injured, who's kicking our balls?
Yeah, but how often do kickers really get injured?
It happen. We don't have a backup plan.
It does
worries
happen.
me,
I understand that. But I mean, a lot of people talked about special teams last year. It was all on the punter. Period. The punter couldn't kick the ball worth crap.
Do you like our defensive coach being upgraded to the special teams coach? Do you think that's okay?
I don't have a problem with that.
I'm surprised by the move. I'm okay with it, but I'm surprised kind of.
Well, me personally, I would have hired somebody dedicated to special teams. That's one of the reasons last year they added in another coaching position. The NCAA allowed them to have another coach.
Yeah.
And I would have hired somebody dedicated specially to special teams.
Yeah.
I think they could have done better at wide receiver coach.
Yeah.
That's about the only one I'll really say anything about.
Yeah, for sure. Too many drop balls, and and then we get this guy he's got an unproven or an unimpressive resume, I should say. He's young, but my problem is I want coaches that are also very good recruiters, and that is universally something everybody said he is lacking in. Was it Stubblefield is his name?
Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't sure about it, and he's not a Miami guy to my knowledge, is he?
No, but that really doesn't mean a whole lot to me. I mean, a lot of people weren't, before they came down here. Now, if you just wanted to hire a Miami guy, I'd have snatched Kevin Beard away from Toledo.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, proven wide receiver coach and considered one of the best recruiters in the country.
Do you think it was more of the salary grade that we were able to offer, that we just wanted to make a baller of a move with the tight ends coach, that we were like, whatever, wide receiver, they're just athletes, it's fine?
Well, here's the thing. The resume for the wide receiver coach isn't so much his coaching ability. This guy still holds the NCAA record for most receiving yards and most catches.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll see.
So
I'm curious.
He's going to be able to coach him, period.
Cole Kane says, Jaquan was the heart and soul. He was the leader while Shaq was there. I know it's next man, but Jaquan leaves a big shoes to fill. I think from a leadership standpoint, what you're talking about, Cole Kane's, we lost a leader, and that's something that Diaz talked about in one of his some podcasts is the reason we went so hard in the transfer portal is it's not just the experience or the fact that our recruiting class doesn't go well. He needed seniors. He needed seniority. He needed the locker room to have a certain feel with leaders. And I feel like it has been addressed with those transfers. Now, I know they weren't always Miami program and all that, but they are older of age and more mature. I think Shaq will be just fine as a leader on the defensive side of the ball. And I like what Manny Diaz is doing, where he said, look, we're going to have leaders, groups, and they're in charge of them. And they're going to keep their teammates accountable. He's jump-starting the players to act like leaders, and I think that's what the locker room needed. I like that a lot. So I think we'll be fine on the leadership aspect that you're talking about.
Well, I don't think you should be going to the transfer portal for leaders. I think you should be looking for the guys on your team that can step up. Because, I mean, point-blank period, you can't bring in a transfer every year to be that leader on your defense or on your offense. You have to find that guy on your team that's going to step up and do it.
Yeah,
and that's every year.
he said though, for your point, and you're correct, Slim. You can't do the transfer every year. He said it's not going to continue like this. Oh wow, Rams just got a field goal 3-3. He said this is a temporary fix, and I'm glad that he straight up said that this is
Yeah, and he kind of addressed one of my worries when he said that, because that was something I was looking for him to say, because I didn't want to see them pretty much slack on recruiting and go after transfers every. I mean, you can't sustain a program that way.
No, and he knows it, and he said that, and he did the best that he can with this. And we've gotten some guys out of nowhere still committing, so I think Diaz is going to do fine with this recruiting and such, and the transfer portal.
Yeah, and people need to look at this too. Some of these players that they're bringing in that are lower rated receivers, like this quarterback they got in the last couple of weeks, the 3-star
Peyton.
Yeah, he's not there to be an immediate starter. He's there to be a project.
Yeah.
The kid's got a cannon for an arm. He's got pretty decent accuracy, but they're bringing him in to see what they can make of him.
Yeah, and he's got, what I like is he's good passing on the run, but yeah, he's doesn't have as good vision. He can't read as well, and yeah, he definitely can improve. And I think Eno saw that and he said, "I can pick this guy up, no problem," and gave him an offer, and I like that for sure. I like that.
Yeah, so I mean that's where I see with what they're trying to salvage out of this recruiting class. I think they'll be fine. Now, what I want to see is something that you haven't seen in a while. Because you saw it with Randy, you saw it with Al. Not so much with Mark. A lot of it had to do with that 10-win season. But, starting off, our 2020 class is top 5, top 10 right now, depending on where you look. I'd like to see it stay up there because a lot of times it dropped significantly.
Yeah.
Under Randy and Al.
Oh, yeah.
Guys would commit, class would look great, and then by the time signing day come around there, most of them were gone. Yeah.
I agree. I think we're only going to go up, and I'll be nervous if it doesn't, because we don't have much backup chances with the guys that we're going after. So we'll see. Let's see. Greg Bush, temporary solution, transfer portal. If it translates into wins, then recruiting will fall. I agree. That's definitely what he's in. Cole Kane says, Bandy has passion. Great point. Yeah, if you guys follow these guys' players' social media accounts, you can kind of tell a little bit of their personalities and stuff. Yeah, you do want an outspoken leader, but you also want a guy that's a leader in the workout room. And all these guys are hungry. They are just, Miss Redwine, you're right. Jared saying that. But these guys are hungry. The fact that the trio of the linebackers stayed just tells you volumes of how passionate. That's exactly what happened with Clemson. Look, Clemson's a great program. They'll still have success, but nobody talks about a lot the fact that they have a whole bunch of seniors that stayed. They all stayed for the senior year to do what they did, and it was an amazing brotherhood story. And now they're going to the NFL draft. They may have some drop off in their abilities of what they're able to do. They probably won't. They're recruiting well, but that's something to keep in mind. I like the fact it's impressive to me that Diaz is able to keep that core.
And that isn't the first time it's happened. I mean, that's happened to Miami as well. All the seniors decided to come back in 2001 after they got screwed in 2000.
Yep.
And then they come back and then dominated the way they did. But them coming back, they were able to help coach up the guys behind them, and that's why they were right back in it at 2002 when a lot of those guys were gone.
Yeah. What is your thought on us having a chance in winning the ACC, not just division, but the ACC, and getting in a playoff picture?
In 2019?
Yeah.
0
chance. Because everything probably says this year's Miami shouting at it. You think 0. So
look at it like this. The absolute very best they can hope for is to run through the regular schedule, and then they're going to run into that tiger stripe wall. I mean, Clemson is that good, period.
Yeah.
They're not there yet.
That's fair. So you think Clemson? How many games would you think will drop this year if you had to predict?
Me personally, I think we'll end the season 10-2, 11-1.
That's fair.
I mean, if Manny brings the attitude if the attitude gets brought to the offense like it is on the defense, the only 2 games that worry me are Florida State and Florida.
Yeah.
The rest of them should not be a problem for this team.
Yeah, the
and I don't
rivalry
think that's
games.
something you're going to see out of Manny is them losing games that they shouldn't.
Yeah. Hyper B says Sony. Yeah, man, Sony is putting good work in. And this is something that I was expecting, right? Sony and, Gurley, these are all raked guys. I did not see from the running backs. They were good. Nothing against Homer and them. Nothing on the level that Georgia got. Nothing on the level that Georgia has done, and I'm surprised. But this year, I'm curious to see how our running backs shape up. I wanted to see. I know it's quiet. They've never been criticized because you can't complain with what they did. But I mean, what happened to us being used to a Duke Johnson type of a running back? What happened to that? Now he's a spectacular, rare talent, but I want to see more of that, and I expect more of that because Miami's a lot more one-dimensional when we don't have such an explosive running back. Lingard, we brought him in. We got Cam, and we got it started late in the season, but do you think we're going to get more production out of the running backs this year? Was the O-line holding them back or Rick's system?
I think it was a combination of Rick's system and the O-line. Well, that and here's the thing. Travis Homer was not the type of running back for the system Mark Richt was running.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, Travis Homer is a small, fast, elusive running back. He's meant to get out in open space and burn everybody.
Yeah.
If you want somebody to run between the tackles like that, you want somebody like Gurley, or you want somebody like, just to compare him to a Miami guy, you want a Willis McGahee type.
Oh, yeah.
6'2", 235.
And that's what he was trying to make out of Dallas, and I was like, come on, dude. He's what was he? He was an athlete when he was recruited, but he played the quarterback and wide receiver position.
Dude, they need to keep doing with Dallas what they've done with Dallas. Line him up in a wildcat, put him in the slot, put him in the backfield, because he can go everywhere.
Yeah, he was like, hey, let me try to get him bulked up. Let me try to make him go over 220 pounds and just smash. That's not Dallas's style. He was looking for that. And he got that in his fullback, Reels George. And I think he's not, unfortunately for George, I don't know if he'll have as much success in this new system. We'll see, but
I think Dallas is going to be fine.
Yeah, Dallas is going to be
because
fine.
he is
Yeah,
that
I'm talking about the
versatile.
fullback, man. Realist George, where that's a different system.
Oh, Regulus George, man, no, he's exactly who they need. Short yardage situations. Because here's the thing, and I hope they're smart enough to see it. And granted, I'm partial because, being a Tampa Bay fan, they ran a fullback like you should. But here's the thing: teach Regulus George how to catch the ball. And go back, look at film on how Tampa Bay used Mike Allstott.
Yeah.
And nobody does that anymore. So it's something defenses haven't seen in a decade. You haven't had a fullback like that since the days of Allstott and Jerome Bettis in Pittsburgh.
You're correct. Yeah, and I'm curious. Let's see, who we got? I have not looked up enough video on the current running back coach and what he did. So we have, Eric Hickson?
Yeah, Eric Hickson.
So what did Eric Hickson do when he had...
he doesn't have the most impressive resume. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's produced several 1,000-yard rushers. He's just never been at that big-time program. But he's from Fort Lauderdale. He was the head coach at 2 or 3 different high schools in Dade County.
Yeah, he was a recruiter. I'm curious what he's going to do with what is his running back style? What does he want? Is he going to do the same stuff, and is he going to get fullbacks to catch balls? It's interesting for sure. I would
like to see him do it.
Yeah.
I mean, because you saw it last time Miami was good with Najee Davenport.
Yeah.
Now, granted, football was different back then, but like I said, nobody's done it in a decade. I think you can definitely catch people off guard with it.
For sure. See, Greg Bush is Asa Martin is impact player. Agree 100%. Cole. Yeah, I'm excited about Asa Martin. He's a very interesting kind of body and frame and talent. But I don't know if he'll get his waiver. I mean, I think Martell is getting his waiver before he is, but we'll see. He does give a good argument, whereas they played him, fifth game, and he couldn't say no, and the coaching staff misused him, so maybe he'll get it. I hope he does.
I mean, I'll take him. Period. He was Mr. Football in the state of Alabama, so he was the best player in the state of Alabama his year coming out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's gonna be exciting to see him, but I'm curious to see what he does there, for sure.
I think this year running backs. I think it's if they're smart, they're not gonna wear down one back. I think they're gonna split it more between
Dallas and
three
backups. Davis.
I think between Dallas, Davis, and Lingard. I think it's all. I think they're going to be smart enough to put them in situationally.
Yeah, for sure. I'm excited to see because that's when we had success when we had a 1-2 punch because people forget about him and he left. Was it the Georgia Tech game was amazing and he was able to stay fresh with that 1-2 punch with Duke there. When Duke was a freshman, we had a starter. Oh shoot, what was his name? I'm forgetting his name.
Mike James.
Yeah. We missed that. We need that. And that's what I look at Cam. I look at Cam filling in that position role with a Lingard or Dallas and keeping them fresh.
Well, to put it, kind of compare them, Miami-wise, Lingard is going to be, I think, going forward, maybe not this year, but I think Lingard is going to be your Clinton Portis type runner, and Cameron Davis has got the frame to be your Willis McGahee type runner. Yeah, and
I like that. That's what you need, and it's so difficult to defend, and that's what Diaz said. I want to do a style that defensive say we're scared to play them, and people say, oh, we don't need another running back or whatever. I'm saying get it stacked, keep them fresh, keep rotating them. You're gonna have 100% maximum effort and maximum talent the whole game. You're just gonna go blowing people out. That's how
there's a reason you need 5 or 6 running backs, quarterbacks. You need depth at every position because guys get hurt, guys decide to leave.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? Somebody, Duke Johnson got hurt for the year in that game against Florida State, and our rushing ability just went.
Oh yeah, it was awful. David's saying he's excited about Tennyson. Yeah, man, I haven't done my homework on the 2020 class, but I am keeping an eye about that news for sure. That he was a big pickup. And Darius Washington, yeah, he did decommit. If y'all in the chat don't know, Darius Washington decommitted from Mississippi State. So it's a competition between us and FSU, I believe, with him. So I think Washington is a good chance to get him picked up. He can get into a starting position even. I know it's difficult to in your freshman year, the position he plays at offensive line, but that would be sweet. They're saying, what are they saying? We won't get Pickens, but we have Bogle. I think we'll get Bogle. Do you think we'll get? I'm getting too much fire for saying that we'll get Bogle. People are saying I'm out of my mind. I think we have such a big chance with him.
Well, a lot of people said when he committed to Alabama, it was between Alabama and Tennessee. So I think he may end up going to Tennessee, and quite frankly, I'm gonna be that girl that the guy didn't call him back the next morning. Fuck him.
Yeah.
That's kind of my feelings on him. And I mean, to be honest with you, we don't have a problem at defensive end right now.
Exactly, because here's what happens: we lose Bogle, guys. We're getting Jalen Phillips. I expect. I think that's what's gonna happen.
Well, and even if we don't get him, we're gonna get
Hill.
We're either gonna get him or we're gonna get Hill from Virginia Tech.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
And
sure.
I mean, I'm not as big on transfers, but I mean, here's my thing with Bogle. You're going to go to Alabama. They had 5 defensive ends in that class before you. That's not including the ones that were already on campus.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you going to go to Alabama?
Yeah, that's a very good point. And I'm curious. Okay, Pickens. See, I think Pickens is a very difficult one. Not just the fact that we haven't been winning and all that, but the amount of wide receivers we already have. You think Pickens is interested in us, like, sincerely?
Be honest with you, I mean, you can flip a coin and pick whether they are or not. I mean, they're 18-year-old kids.
Yeah.
I don't take anything any of them say with a grain of salt. In the past couple of years, there have only been 2 players that I said with 100% certainty were coming. And that was DJ Dallas, because the way he was acting when he was recruited, he was acting like an ambassador trying to get other players. And then Al Blades Jr.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. He's a funny, quirky kid. I like his energy. It's interesting. Hold on, I'm gonna do a shout. Greg Bush just tipped $10, dude. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It's not an obligation to tip, but that corner, Kane's Corner link down there, all those tips go to the channel quality and the Kane's Corner in the back behind me. So I have a lot of stuff coming in. I've invested into a higher studio mic. I have a whole bunch of more gear I want to put on. I got a Miami Hurricanes turnover chain. So I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Greg Bush. He's been a faithful guy, dude. Thanks so much. Colt Canes is talking about Anthony Richards. Mark Anthony Richards. Look,
Nope.
I don't think we're getting him. I don't know how you feel about that, Slim. I don't think we get him.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't. I don't think the depth that we have at running back already. I think that the changing the coaches and stuff and our late push. I think he wants to play SEC ball or something. I don't think we get him.
He wants to play running back. He's not coming into a running back room with 5 running backs in it.
No.
Or 6 already.
No.
He ain't gonna do that.
Yeah. Yeah. Now it'd be amazing to get him. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, I don't think we get.
Well,
him.
be honest with you, if he were willing to come in at safety, I would take him in a heartbeat. Because be honest with you, he was looking at his high school film. He was better playing defense than he was at a running back.
Much better. It's his play style, his frame. He's much better at it for sure. Cannon Desert, yo, what up, man? How late am I? We've been here for a bit, but we're just getting into the beefy Miami stuff, dude. The Super Bowl has been boring as heck. Was it like the lowest scoring Super Bowl in history? No surprises from, Patriots doing their thing, but I'm surprised because Rams, I thought, would do their thing and get some scores and touchdowns. Yeah, it's been a little down, but us Canes fans, we're having fun. We're getting into it. What do you, Slim, I'll get your input. What do you think I need to do? So I'm going to live stream National Signing Day, just analyze what we got. But I want to do a video before then and hit on either a positional group or talk about some other things, but I'm not sure what. What do you would be interested in? What kind of content I should throw up before National Signing Day?
I mean, if you're just looking for things to do, you can do a schedule rundown.
Yeah. I mean,
Take a look at the other teams.
I'm creativity-wise, y'all. If y'all only knew what I've had going on in my head, I have so many ideas on any given moment. It's just like we have 20 things. But as YouTubers, to get like actual traffic and stuff, we have to be very consistent and do the same stuff that y'all enjoy. It says so it's weird. I'm not gonna get into it and get all techy on y'all. So my thought is I'm gonna go and evaluate the running backs room because I haven't done that yet. Well, I did do it, but I didn't do it for the classes and stuff. I did the offensive line. I could do quarterbacks. I'm thinking, because y'all enjoy the positional breakdowns, so I'm thinking of doing one of those before National Signing Day. Maybe do like secondary and stuff because I haven't done that. What do you guys think? Throw it up in the channel here. Slim's unsure. He's got a whole bunch of these. I mean, there's plenty of stuff to talk about. Christian Williams, Jared says. Christian Williams, here's my thing. I think we have a higher chance in getting Bogle than Williams, just because of how they've been acting and showing on social media and his visits and stuff. I'll be surprised. I think Williams is going to an SEC country.
Me personally, if they're going to get Bogle, if they're going to get Bogle, I think what they need to do is he's not going to play this year. Turn him into a project, and put some weight on him. And make him an interior lineman.
That's a very interesting idea. I like that. That would be...
I mean, he wouldn't be the first one to do it. Here's the thing: a lot of people don't realize that Warren Sapp was a tight end before University of Miami swapped him over to defensive lineman.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, you can put some weight on a guy, and like I said, as long as you have people there that can teach him.
Yeah.
And to me, Bogle's got the frame to do it.
Well, the thing that I like with our current situation is our defensive staff is so exciting and innovative that they can easily get a player to do something like that because it's exciting to play ball on any position, and they'll give them the best success that they'll have. I think that's something that as a college recruit you should look at because you see that often. I mean, there's a guy, people don't remember, from Ohio State, started quarterback, did all great and stuff, and then he got picked up, and now he's wide receiver in the NFL. And that's what you do
Well,
when
that's
you see
because he wasn't a very good quarterback.
because he was not, but he was a good athlete. He had a very tall frame. He was very fast, and they said, you know what? He's not going to be starting quarterback. How about you play wide receiver? And you see that on and on. And I think Miami, with the current staff that we have, is able to do that and should attract recruits. They should look about that.
I mean that's the kind of thing you don't do during the recruiting process though. Once he's there, it's something you kind of have to talk him into.
Yeah, for sure, and that's why I don't think we get Mar, because we're gonna be up front.
Yeah, that's exactly my problem with Mark Anthony Richards. You know, he's bound and determined he wants to play running back, and I mean just time and time again, you've seen it. I mean, these players that are just determined to play what position they want to play, they're just not going to end up as good. Perfect example. Look at Sean Taylor. Sean Taylor wanted to be a running back because he played running back and safety in high school, but they told him you're a better safety. That's what you need to do.
Yeah.
He comes there and he's would have been if he had lived long enough would have been a Hall of Famer.
Hold on, I'm gonna comment in the chat. Bergie, I agree. I don't know how the heck that was not a personal foul. Dude got rammed. That wasn't like head to head. He had a hand barely in there, but dude was going out of bounds. He just smashed Goff on the sidelines. It's just dirty. That's dirty. I don't. NFL is really cakey about their quarterbacks. I don't like it. They should take some heat and they can take some hits. But that in the college level would not be acceptable at all. Even.
Well, let me tell you something. Having reffed some football games, a couple in my past.
Yeah.
There are a lot of things you can see on TV from a higher perspective than you can see down on that field.
No, you're right. You're right. But, I mean, let me see if I can spot a ref on this side. I mean, he just got yammed. Oh, there's a ref right on the line.
But, see, a lot of times there could very well be another body in your way, and you just can't see it.
It could be. That's fair. It wasn't atrocious, but he's basically out of bounds already. I agree. It was a missed call,
I mean,
but
people are still going on about that pass interference call in the New Orleans game. But here's my thing.
Okay.
You're crying over that call, but nobody's crying over the face mask that kept Jared Goff out of the end zone. Oh. Okay, at that point, it's not a tie game. It's not going to overtime.
Yeah. Your thoughts. Conspiracy theory a bit level here. Paid off or honest game of the sport? Just mistakes. Just people are human.
Now, my personal opinion, nobody wants to be that ref that throws their flag in overtime. Because it's damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yeah.
He'd have called it from St. Louis fans if he did it, and he's catching it from New Orleans fans because he didn't.
But I like someone said, there's one thing though, you take responsibility for it, and you take some good refs back in the day, and they would go on TV and blast and say, "Look, I missed it. It was awful. I flat out missed it," and I have respect for that. They take their game, they take their position and their job seriously, whereas these guys. Nowadays, they're just like, yeah, whatever, and they don't respect the game and don't talk about it. It's the fans own it. They owe it to the fans. They pay $300 for a ticket. They're so saturated with it. At least admit when you have a mistake. I'm surprised that the NFL didn't, or the refs didn't go on and say that, admit that.
I mean, yeah, I'm kind of with you on that. Look at it, come out after the fact, and say, I missed that one. I should have called it, and I didn't.
Yeah.
But see, here's the thing. They don't talk to the individual refs. They let the head referee talk for everybody, and he didn't even go back and look at it.
Well, that's what happened with, I can't remember his name, but there's a head referee, great guy through history, and it was not his call. One of the guys under him made a mistake, and he went on blast and said, "I missed it. That was me. I'm at fault." And he was a head ref, and I had huge respect for the guy. Whereas the guy now, as he said, he didn't even look at it, and he didn't take credit for it.
Well, that particular play, the head ref, the one in the white hat, he wasn't within 30 yards of it.
No, he wasn't.
So, I mean, I can see him. I can kind of see his point. I didn't see it. I wasn't near it. I haven't looked at it. Now, granted, this was immediately after the game.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah. Burgess says, like that ref threw the flag in 2003 with Miami and Ohio State. Oh, my goodness. Burgess, why you got to ruin my evening like that? Greg Bush, Burgess, I was there. I still have nightmares on that one. Yeah, wow, you were there. Whew.
Well, I mean, dude, that's not the only one. I mean, you've got the refs at Notre Dame and '88. I mean, it just people need to realize refs missing calls is part of football. If you want them to make every call every time, they're throwing a flag every play. Period.
Yep, and it's gonna mess with the game, and and I understand sometimes certain teams they seem like they get lucky and get lenient more. I see too many calls go in Alabama's favor, and they seem obvious, but maybe that's just me looking at it pessimistically. If we're honest,
Well,
guys,
a lot of it depends on the flow of the game.
It does.
If you have a wide receiver and a cornerback who are getting chippy with each other all game, they're going to let some extra pushing and shoving go because it's going both ways.
Yeah, you're right, and we as fans and being humans and being partial, we won't bring up the things like, look, the miracle in Miami with Corn Elder returning that on Duke. The refs blew it on that one. Let's be honest and impartial. They blew it.
Oh yeah, Mark Walton was down all day long.
Yeah, and we won't. We got to bring that up and be honest. Look, that one went in our favor. It doesn't always go in your favor, but sometimes it does, and it's part of the sport. It's part of the game.
Me and my buddy were sitting there watching that game. He's an Alabama fan. I told him, I said, that's some bullshit, but I'll take it all day long.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. I mean, that was huge for Burn because that was tough. I remember that week we had the coach was fired, which was fine, but one of the players, their mother died, and it was just an emotional week, and it was Duke. Like, you should not lose to a basketball team, and that was really helpful when you did that.
It was Mark Walton's mother that had died.
Yeah, it was just.
That's why he left early for the NFL, even though he said he didn't want to because he has custody of his younger brother and sister.
Yeah, for sure. And he's had very good success, and all props to him. I'm interested in, who was it? Yearby. Man, people forgot and went quiet. I'm really surprised that Yearby just went and left as he did. He needed to develop more and stuff, and now he's playing for some sort of like non-NFL league that's starting up for its first year this season. So
Gus Edwards too.
Edwards, yeah. Those guys, they should not have. I'm surprised with their decisions, but And Kaya, look, the people. Kaya would have been awful in Rick's system. I agree. But regardless of the matter, he should have stayed in college football for one more year.
Well, Kyle was going to be what Kyle was. I mean, he had cinder blocks for feet. Very accurate, don't get me wrong. But, I mean, he couldn't get away from a straight piece of trash in the breeze.
Yeah, it was surprising. Cole Canes, I thought it was Artie Burns. Which one are you referring to, Cole Canes? Artie Burns, the mother that died. I think. See, I'm not sure. There were several. I think, yeah, you're right. I thought it was a secondary player that his mother passed away that week. Mark Walton had that happening at the beginning of the season. You might be right, Cole Canes. I can't remember. But yeah.
Okay, I could be. That was a few years ago. I could have got that.
Yeah,
wrong.
Gronk with a monster catch. Yeah, scoreboard guys, 3-3. But. They might score right now. Cole Canes, whose mother died. Yeah, we got you. Yeah, it was a secondary guy. I think you're right, Artie Burns, which he's had great success, man. Some people I hear don't like him at the Steelers, but I mean, he does good. They don't give him enough credit. He's been very touchdown pads.
But I mean, here's my thing. When it comes to the refs blowing these calls that cost games. And it goes back to that '88 game I watched, against Notre Dame in South Bend, the '02 Fiesta Bowl. If you played like you should have, those games wouldn't have even been close, and that call wouldn't have mattered.
Yep, for sure. But
I mean, Ohio State should have been nowhere near Miami in that game.
Yeah.
Of course, he had a bad game. Willis McGahee didn't get to running good until the second half.
Yep, and then the injury.
That was ugly. I was in my living room breaking stuff.
7 minutes to go. Pats up 10-3. Y'all think they pull this one off? Y'all think the Pats win? Man,
yep.
Clippers. Good gosh, LA Rams have just been like, their offense has been dead. I don't know if they can score a touchdown.
This is probably the best defensive game I've seen out of a Bill Belichick defense in the Super Bowl.
It's been outstanding for sure. It's very impressive. It's
I mean,
been the
Belichick's
worst
defensive
offensive
guys,
game.
usually they get burned in the Super Bowl.
It's also the worst offensive game I've seen from McVay. I mean, what is going on? He can't get anything started. No
It's the
rhythm.
experience level.
It is, but they're not getting blown out. So credit to them. Their defense is doing decent and holding them up. But
Yeah, it ain't the fourth quarter yet either. Wait till that defense gets good and tired.
Chris Gamble nailed McGahee big time. Still hurts now, Bergie says. Yeah. My best friend is a Steelers fan. He hates Artie. He loved it when they drafted him, but he wants to trade him now. Coles, yeah, I hear that, and I'm like, why? I watch him during the games, and he doesn't do bad. I guess he had some blown coverages or something go past, and I don't know. I think he does well. He's done really good. I'm surprised.
I don't know. I know what I want to see out of Manning going in the future is I want to see big recruiting classes. I want to see them use up every possible scholarship they can.
And he's going at it. I'm going to highlight that right after National Signing Day. I don't want to lose focus on National Signing Day for 19. People are getting excited about 2020. But there's a lot to discuss and talk about 2020. He's been going after them. I mean, every day on Twitter, guys getting offers and really good guys. And he also said in his strategy is saying, look, I'm not going to offer any other guy that's just an athlete. I'm going to offer guys that I think are actually interested in Miami. And I think that's very correct. Like, why waste your time and resources and time of the program and make a fool out of yourself saying, we offered this guy, they turned us down. He wasn't even interested. So I think he's going to have a very successful 2020 class, but the season will prove it. You have to win on the field to finish with a good recruiting class. There's no way around it. So we'll see. Does Gerald
Let's
Lewis
say
go
even
for
if the defense is exactly what it was last year, you're going to see a marketed improvement on offense.
Very.
I mean, period. There's no way the offense isn't going to be better.
Yeah. And it's like, if we would have had, not that our offense was stellar, but if we would have had the offense that we had, honestly, under our previous two coaches, Al Golden and them, I mean, they were scoring. They could score. Our defense was not doing it. If we keep Manny Diaz and get something even at that level more, y'all are going to see huge W's all over the board. I mean, it's at least 10-2.
Here's the thing. Yes, the offenses then were putting up more points. They weren't averaging 40 points a game, and here's the thing. They were scoring in an average of a minute and 12 seconds. So that's just as bad as a 3 and out and putting your defense back on the field.
Yeah.
I want to see an offense that can sustain drives.
Yeah, but that's what they did with when we had, Dorsett, which was basically a Jeff Thomas. He could just streak and just launch it. And you have a Stephen Morris that's actually accurate. So I expect them to utilize, though, every single position and do well. We'll see. It's going to be interesting.
I mean, a lot of people liked it, and myself included. It was a very explosive offense. Yeah, it looked good, but you're not going to win championships with that offense.
No, you wouldn't have, for sure. But I think you can be in the playoff picture if you keep Manny Diaz's defense of 2017 or 18 and the offense of Al Golden. You could, but a playoff picture. That's not winning it.
I mean, like I said, you're still going to wear out a defense doing that.
Yeah.
Now, it could have worked in 2017 when you're getting 35 turnovers, but you're not going to get that every year.
Exactly. But the thing that's awesome about our defense and why we have so much success, I think, is our defense, they don't notice that they rotate guys so much. Being able to rotate and keep defensive players so fresh and not losing athletic ability or competitive edge is huge. And that's what Diaz's system is. And that's how he's able to recruit guys on defense. Saying, look, you're going to get playing time.
And you see that with every successful team, including Miami when they were at their best. And that's why you have to have 5-6 guys at every position.
Yeah. And that's why everyone's saying too many defensive ends. I'm saying we can't have too many linemen.
You can't have too many linemen. I mean, that goes for any position, though. You can't have too many running backs. That's why they were so dominant on their last title run, because you had, Portis, McGahee, and Gore, and Walter Payton, and Najee Davenport. Or not Walter Payton, Jared Payton, excuse me.
Yeah, and that's what I like, though. He had the Mike James and the Duke Johnson and that thing. That was running back production enough for a national championship. And I think we have the athleticism in the running back room to do that, but we need to have a system that's compatible for that kind of play. So we'll see.
You do. But like I said, you have to have, that many bodies there too.
So that's why
So they've got to keep guys there, keep them from transferring out. I mean, to go back to that championship team, that's why. Well, I say the championship team. To me, the 2000 team was even better because you still had Andre Johnson there, you still had Kevin Beard there, but you also had Santana Moss, you also had Reggie Wayne. They were deep at linebacker because you had your Jonathan Vilma, your DJ Williams, but they also had Dan Morgan.
Yeah,
you have to be
there's
deep
an argument
at
to be
these
made there
positions.
for sure. I agree. Yeah. If y'all, I don't mean to keep only Slim Shady. I want to hear all y'all's opinion, but he's getting good input. If y'all want to call in, just let me know in the chat. I'll rotate guys, but yeah, this Super Bowl is.
Yeah, I'm fixing to have to get off here anyway. It's about time to put my daughter down to bed.
All right, man. Yeah, but I appreciate your input. Yeah, man. Great talking. At least semi-entertaining Super Bowl. Talking Canes though. That's where it's at, y'all. It's all about the U.
All right, y'all.
All right, I'll see you, man.
All right.
But yeah, y'all, I mean, phone line's open. Y'all can call in. That number works. Links down below. Help out the channel. Any tip helps. $10, $5, $1. I don't care. You don't have to give me $100 or anything. All of that goes 100% to the Canes Corner. I'll give you guys credit for it. I'm trying to invest into better equipment. Our stream is back and stable. That was an effort a little bit there. We made some investments, so... but not an obligation. If y'all want to talk Canes, though, ring that bell. You don't have to talk Canes. If whatever you guys want. It's a community. Oh, man, he missed that pass. Shoot. Woods, why'd you drop it so close? Do I have a number one quarterback favorite? Rams are moving down the field. They are. Did they miss Cooper Kupp? Kind of, but it was a money move, I think. Thanks, Slim. Good input. Greg Bush says, yeah, man. Definitely, dude. I appreciate Slim coming in, calling in. I'll take any of y'all's calls. I'd appreciate it. It was fun. It's not fun for me to talk to myself, so we'll see. Do I have a number one favorite quarterback? Oh, damn, but I can't find my wallet. Oh, well. It's all good. Everything production, it's all good. But you could use your PayPal. I don't think you have to have a card. But that's all good. Call Canes. Game over. Let's see. With this much time left... There's still a slim chance. But it's a tough one, and that's just Goff and him being young. So, what a lame Super Bowl, though. Yeah, what a boring Super Bowl. Yeah, crap INT. It's sad, man. I wanted to see Rams get one, but we'll see. The only thing that's kind of new, I'll just have some channel discussion now. I'll get to the quarterback one question. I'll get to that, King Desert. I'm glad you brought that up. That's a very fun topic. So I got a Patreon going on. That money's going to go 100% to only stream quality, not the Canes Corner gear. Tips I'm trying to do for Canes Corner gear. But if there's something that I'm like, look, it's holding our channel down, I need to put into some hardware, I'm going to do that. So that's why I got a really nice microphone coming in and some hardware to make the stream live. Guys, we're live for 3 hours, no drops. So I think we got it solved. And let me know if the sound quality isn't loud enough, y'all can hear the calls, or the video quality is bad. I'm trying to tweak that. I'm trying to monitor it myself, but I need your guys' input on that. So the Patreon, that's what that is. You just sign up for that. Master James is back. Patriots boy. Yeah, okay. Well, hey, if the game's not over, we'll see. Now, my number one quarterback. So this is Caden Desert. To be clear, my favorite quarterback, like if Anton, you choose any guy to lead Miami Hurricanes, favorite guy, I'm on the Williams club. I actually like Jared Williams. I know some guys say his legs aren't as, impressive as other guys, but I like his accuracy. I may be lenient because he's a Kennesaw State guy, and I'm right around Kennesaw State. I like the guy, but we'll see. Hold on, let me pull up their frames is what I want to look up. Or excuse me, he's from Gwinnett. He's from Lawrenceville. I messed up his city. Goodness. He's a dual threat, 6'2", 206. I just think that Jaron Williams, his style of playing accuracy, put Miami in the best position. Maybe it's just I enjoyed that offense of, I won't say Brad Kaya, but the accuracy of Brad Kaya added with some dual threat ability is just perfect for me. I've always felt like Nkosi, his balls kind of float. He can win the job, but I'm just saying why I prefer Williams most. The other thing is, sorry guys, a quarterback has to have character and a leadership conduct to himself. It's huge for a team. And Kosi hasn't done that. Can he? He can. But I'm talking football here, but I'm just saying you got to be a leader. Tate Martell has an outspoken character and ability, and he's got the athleticism and all that. It's fine. I'm just kind of discounting him in the conversation until his waiver is gone. Because we can talk what ifs, but it seems like a year. You say he's got a candidate and an accurate one, but if Martell cleared out, that would be dope competition. I agree. I mean, it's going to be insane. It will be insane. Yeah, like if Kaya could run, I feel like Williams is Kaya even slightly more accurate, but could run. But again, he was high school competition. I really like Williams. I feel like his chemistry ability with the wide receivers would be the best, but I may be incorrect. So, to compare, so he's my favorite one, okay? Talent-wise speaking, I think Martell's got the full package. I think Martell's going to get Enos's ear and will get the starting job if he clears waivers. So, that's how I feel about the quarterback position. I don't want to discount, Perry, but... And I understand, like Slim said, he hasn't had the best, he wasn't put in the best position and stuff. I feel like if you were that incredible and ready for that level, it would show just a little bit, and I didn't see that, and he didn't prove it to me. I was on the hype train for Perry, but I really like Williams. Now, maybe he's just a shiny brand new toy that's not proven, but I think Williams can do... I prefer most Williams because of his leadership ability and his accuracy. I want accurate passes. I think... Tate is a game winner, in his ability, I think, and his character, I guess, his outspokenness. But Williams is he's a guy that will keep all the wide receiver core happy. I think if we get, how can I put this? So if you put in N'Kosi Perry and how he plays and his style, I think you're going to have other playmakers not as used as they can be. All of us saw dimes on the deep ball, but I could be wrong. That was just what I've seen. Penalty on the automatic first. That was huge. It was kind of crazy. That was one throw, man. Cole Kane's Tate is small, but he's a baller. It was one throw. What are you referring to? Tim Martell's Miami Swagman. We need it to be great. There's a lot of things. Everyone grasping at straws on one throw against Rutgers that was short. No, Cole Kane's. I'm talking about it, and I have it in my previous videos where I did a little bit more film breakdown. His deep ball throws and abilities aren't as good as Jaron. Not because he's not as accurate, he just doesn't take them as much. He's more preferable to run with the ball. I think a quarterback, a offensive system, is most humming and just destructive and scary defenses when every position plays their position and can have an ability to do something else. So what I mean by that, let's take Trevor Lawrence. The offense of Clemson, just humming on all cylinders. The quarterback passed. Can he have dual threat ability? He does. Did he use it much? Not really. Why? Because he had a strong running back crew behind him and very dependable wide receivers. I think you can put on a show like Lamar Jackson. He's a great quarterback that by himself can put on quite a show and can do amazing stuff. But did Louisville get the W's because of that? They didn't. They didn't get the full potential out of their team, in my opinion. And I think Miami will get the full potential out of their team if a quarterback does what he's supposed to, is passing accurate balls anywhere on the field. I think Williams is the most accurate guy, and he can do that best. That's why I like him most. Any other quarterback can do it. That's what I think. David, I want to see what Peyton can do. I agree. I'm really excited about Peyton. I'm curious to see what he'll do. But I think he is a project, and there's no way he's going to be able to match the level of competition of the guys that we have already. Honestly, Cade Weldon, he's more experienced. He's been with the staff longer and been in the college competition. He's, just the same, like a 3-star recruit. It's just my opinion. Now, I might be wrong, but Patch just closed the door. This one is over unless something stupid happens. Yeah, I agree, Bergie. I agree. But what do you guys think on my opinion? Do you guys agree or disagree with my thought on how a quarterback position can be used and which player can give the whole system the most efficiency and winnability. You know, he runs more because he's the best athlete at the position, and that suits his game. Jaron is great, but why didn't he play over Perry Rozier when Perry was doing doghouse and Rozier sports? Cole Gaines, I can answer that question why he wasn't playing Perry or Rozier. Is because Mark Richt said he doesn't know the system. He doesn't know. He's not as experienced. He always said in spring ball that he was slinging dimes. He was accurate. He was amazing. Look at his stats. Now, it was Team 3 defense that he was playing against with Team 3 offense, but he was amazing. He was really good. And the only reason Mark Richt called him back is because he didn't want to pull the trigger on him and just say, bam, you're the guy. And just because he said he's like head on a swivel. He doesn't know what he's doing. But is he getting production? Is he doing it? What do you say? Everything production says agrees. Okay, thanks. Kanan does it. You agree with me. All right, cool. Burge, don't be shocked if Perry transfers after spring camp. Wow. I don't like talking about like players that we have currently on the roster and transferring, but you're whoever wins the job, the other guys, they're definitely gonna be thinking about, oh my goodness, I'm losing another year. I might transfer, might not. That may happen. I don't know who does it though, so we'll see. They said Perry didn't know the system as well. Our system was only 7 plays. Well, here's what happened. Rozier knew the system best. Okay, Perry came in only because Rozier was doing so daggum bad. He was such a bad athlete that's why they put in Perry, even though he didn't know the system though. But he was still older. Okay, and Rick was more comfy with that. He looked kind of good. He looked kind of bad. He had some highlights, and that's why Rick came kind of. He wanted Rozier there. He said Rozier knows this is Rozier. He didn't want to take the risk, and I think Williams was there, and he was honestly the most accurate passer, and he could have done the best for the team, but he was not knowing the system. He was just too much of a risk for Rick for some reason, and I wish he risked him at least one game. You know, gave him a shot. Why was he not in our bowl game? Why in the world? There was nothing, no reports, no stats, nothing from the camps coming that Williams should not at least get a chance. He was doing his job and doing well. He didn't win the starter job, but there's no indication of why not. He didn't give an opportunity to play Williams on Team 1. Why not? What's going on there, you know? It's my opinion. It's my opinion. It's my thought. I mean, I want to hear what you guys think. Rozier got to run 12 different plays. Perry got 7 different plays. We could have had 4 plays he could run. Didn't he grade out the best in practice? If you just look straight at the stat sheet, correct, but big but he played third team. He was on the third team offense, so that's tough. He doesn't have as much talented receivers and stuff, but he played third team defense, and our defense was just wrecking and destroying. So let's see. Everything productions. Perry gets into much trouble, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets released from the team. I don't know, man. I think he's. Look, we all go through that. You know, we all go through. We got to learn things. We got to experience them, and everyone makes mistakes. I think the media's blown up the bigger thing because he's in the spotlight. I think he's going to take Miami very seriously. He's going to compete and going to give it his best shot in 2019. I think he's going to be fine with off-field conditions. He knows how important it is, and he's going to put his career and his team first, I think, this year. I really do. But Greg Bush, agreed, because Rick wouldn't know if it stepped up and bit on him as before. Yeah, for last year, I thought Williams would be starter. He never got a chance because Rick's man crush on Rozier. Exactly, dude. Exactly, yeah. It's only going to take one slip up, and he's out. For Nkosi, Diaz said it's a clean slate. I think Diaz's outlook on it is completely different than Mark Richt. It's a different staff, and they have a different vibe. I think Diaz is going to be much more concerned with things that don't rub the locker room correctly. I think Diaz is looking for leaders and outspoken guys, so he's going to like Martell and how he sounds and talks. But I think Williams can do it as well, and I think Nkosi would be pressured to do it as well. So I think it's the quarterback room, what Diaz has done with, is going to bring out the best. But I don't think Diaz cares so much about that kind of drama and stuff and thinks it's ridiculous, and that's why he said clean slate. He cares more about what are you going to do on field, how are you going to lead my team, and how are you going to, get our locker room. Where are you going? Are you going to give us W's? That's all he cares about. Rick was a little different. Perry has been silent since the Toledo week with the live video. Cole Canes, you follow him on social media and Twitter and such. I don't know why you think he's quiet. He's been posting stuff like he's ready for the competition. He's excited. He posts videos of him in Miami. He says all about the U. He's up there. He's excited. Keenan does it. Yep, he's going to be more accountable. Yeah, I think so. I mean, look, I made dumb decisions freshman year of college and sophomore year, and I'm still in. We all make mistakes. We're all human, and what he did is just overblown. It's overblown. That's what I'm excited about is the accountability. I am too. Like, Diaz knows what it... It's impressive to me of how Diaz knows what it takes for a national championship team, how to look, how to behave, the locker room, and he is doing steps to bring it to that way. Because, look, Alabama is a coaching story, Miami is a player story, and that's what's amazing and we fans love. And that's what Diaz said. Look, we're not going to go anywhere and get anything unless if we have a player-led locker room. So that's why he did these groups, these accountability stuff. I love it. I'm talking about Triple Wise. He's staying in line. Oh, yeah. Coles Canes. Got you. My bad. I got you. Yeah, he has been in line, and he's fine. Honestly, the thing that everyone blew up about was it's something that happened in the past and resurfaced, so... It's ridiculous. What do you guys think in the chat of my next video? What topic should I discuss? What are you guys most interested in? Because I know my recruiting videos just get hit and blown up like crazy, and y'all enjoy them. I can discuss the locker room, I guess, in the video, but it'd be more redundancy of what I'm doing right now. I covered the offensive line. I've covered the wide receivers, I would say, but it was more on the prospects that we have currently. I did mostly prospects on all of those position groups, really. I could do what we have state of current of any position, if y'all are interested in that, because it's I need to do one video before National Signing Day, and I'm still debating. I can talk defensive side of the ball because I haven't talked about the line or the safeties. Jaren was suspended this year too. Slim Shady Canes. Very, very good point. He was, and we don't know what's up with that. O-line and scheme, Cane Desert. I've talked about O-line, but scheme is not a bad idea. I can talk about the scheme for sure. What's up, Doggy? I'm leaning to talking about our current state of the defensive line because I haven't done anything defensive line. Slim Shady Canes brought some great ideas that I think Canes fans are missing. They're not focusing on with the drop off of Gerald Willis. It's a big position to fill. So I feel like that would be an interesting video. Would y'all enjoy that one? Jaren was suspended this year too, though. It's very interesting. And I think that's something to do with Rick. I think Rick has very high standards and something rubbed him off. I don't know. Can you do a video on the players that were waiver for eligibility and if they get it or if thoughts? Okay, that's not a bad idea. He smoked weed, failed test. It's just... Rozier is just like an older adult, and yeah, we all do that. Exactly. I think it was overblown. I think Diaz won't care as much about that. But you're correct. Times are changing. Or transfer eligible. Which players can graduate in May to become eligible? I could do another focus on transfers for sure. For some reason, transfer portal ones are like, I had one that did well, but the rest of people are kind of like iffy about. I could talk about the 2020 class. I think each of your next video should be an in-depth analysis of each position on offense and defense. Yeah, I could do that instead of talking about prospects. Talk about the current room. I'm definitely gonna do that and break each one down after National Signing Day because it'll be current guys. I'll talk about like up and coming guys, but I'll talk about the current guys. So y'all like that idea? Okay, so I'm gonna do something about the current position, the current state. I think I'm gonna do. I think I highlighted running backs in my video. I want to do the current state of running backs because we don't have much changing there. So it'll be the best one to do. I want to look. Let me check up my script and notes from the running backs video that I already did. Make sure that it's actually creative and different. Because what I talked about. Let's see where are my notes for the running back position. Y'all said yes. Potential stars at each position group. Stalin is there. We just need to bring out the beast. Yeah. So let's see. What did I talk about in my running backs position? I'm trying to find the notes for it. I mean, I did kind of discuss the running backs. I might do a different one because I have looked through my notes. So it'd be kind of redundant. Position battles. Yeah, I can do position battles because I haven't done a quarterback position battle. I might do that. A quarterback position battle. Because that one's basically set. I think I'm going to do that. I like that. The current quarterback roster and position battle. And I'll do a film breakdown because y'all seem to love the film breakdown. So I'm going to do that. Pat's up 13-3. I picked 17-7. I was close. Oh, well. Yeah, dude, Burgie, you're really on top of it. I mean, 1 minute and 12 seconds is probably going to stay this way. We're loaded at running back. Yeah, we are. We really are. So, drop in the chat yes or no. I'm gonna do a video on evaluating quarterbacks with film, current position, and it's gonna be the current roster. It's not gonna be prospects. All gonna be. I might hit kind of on Peyton touch because he's committed, but what do you guys think? And I'll throw in my personal opinion of who I think will win the job, and then I'll tell y'all factual opinion, I guess. More of looking at the stat sheets only, who's probably going to win the job. And you'll see Cam Davis doing amazing this season. Dude, Kane does it. I'm fully with you. Of all of the running backs, I think Davis is the biggest breakout star potential. I think Davis does it. I think we'll see the same of what we have from Dallas, which is good. And kind of more because Homer's gone and he'll have more touch of the ball. But Lingard has been oddly quiet. He might explode this year. He might figure it out. But our running backs coach is kind of unproven. So we'll see. I'm curious. Sorry, guys. I don't mean to be distracted. But I'm distracted because I got a phone call. So, Aaron Nelson came to me. Rams defense must have felt like the used defense last year. Played great with no support from offense. Dude. I feel you, dude. Only got a freaking field goal. What's up with him? I heard some rumors he was transferring. Davis? Cam Davis? I didn't hear anything about Cam Davis transferring. I think he's solidly invested in the U and very happy there because we used him and we didn't redshirt him. Kanan Desert, are you talking about him? Cam Davis? I don't think he's transferring. I haven't heard anything about that. I think Cam will do great this year. Yeah, I mean, he's up there. He's going to be, the only thing of why he doesn't get the starter role is because Dallas has experience and years under his belt. But Cam Davis did very well. There goes Patriots Rams. Wasn't the team to represent NFC. Lingard transferring. I haven't heard anything about that. I see your perspective on that. Nah, I don't. I think Lingard is staying for this year at least. Easy. At least this year. They still calling flags on Rams. Oh, well. Yeah. Look, no one's scoring 2 touchdowns in 40 seconds. That's where I'm at. I'm at 40 seconds. There's no... That's just silly. They're giving them all the inside zones. Be nice to see the Rams score a touchdown, though. Yeah, I understand. Lorenzo Lingard came as yeah, I feel you. I understand your perspective and thought. I have not heard any rumors about that. Maybe somebody put that out and thought about it, but I think that's all opinion. I think Lingard, the new system, and his ability and athleticism, he's happy. I think he's staying this year easy. No, I don't think he'll transfer out. I can't predict 2 years out, but there's competitiveness at the running back role, and if he's an athlete that he was at high school, he'll be there. He'll get the starter position when it's his time. Hey, Miami Hurricanes time. Who's on the line?
It's Will, Anton.
Hey, Will, how you doing, buddy?
What's up, bud? What you got up?
Hey, I got, let's see, how many got in the live stream? We got 10 people in the live stream, and we're here talking Kane stuff because this Super Bowl game has been so daggone boring. So daggone boring.
And man. I'm not even gonna, and you know, Anton, I'm a diehard Patriots fan, but I'm gonna admit, the defense won this game.
It did, and the patheticness of the offense of the Rams, it was so pathetic. Yeah.
And I give it credit. Jared Goff's young. they're a young team. They to make it as far as they did is impressive.
Yeah, I'm just, dude, I'm disappointed. I wanted a high-scoring game.
I
wanna
thought it
have
was going to
some
be a
fun.
high-scoring,
I mean,
high-flying game, but it's just punt after punt after punt after punt.
It was off. It was. If I didn't have my Canes fam here, like, I'd have fallen asleep. This is so boring, y'all. I mean, congrats to the Patriots and the whole community, y'all. Y'all won it. Congrats. And, you know, it wasn't by
I mean,
call.
honestly, Anton, I feel like we won it. I guess. It wasn't even. Hey, brother, I gotta go. I'll talk to you later.
All right, man. I appreciate you calling in. You have a good one. Congrats on the win, y'all.
Dude. Thank you, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, that was Will. I know him. He a diehard Patriots fan. He trying to get in my face, but I don't care about NFL, so. Wow. Well, guys, 3.5 hour stream. Do y'all want to hang around for like a bit or just go? Damn, I don't want to get words of Madden, dude. Yeah, man. I'm gonna do some Madden stuff. I think in the off season. I think I'm gonna play with y'all on Xbox and Madden if y'all are interested in that. Let me know because there's no college football games. I got Madden 18 though. I haven't Madden 19. Greg Bush, this horrible Super Bowl is horrible. I know, man. Like honestly, y'all were the highlight of it by far. There was no entertaining, commercials, games, nothing. It was just, yeah. College football is where it's at, y'all. College football is where it's at. So I'm gonna be dropping a video on quarterback position, breaking down film, who I think, in my opinion, wins, and who the stat sheets say would probably win it. And I'll keep it where forget waivers. Just take Tart Martell at face value. And that he's competing, he's going to win. So that's what I'll do. It's about my time to go to sleep. Please do NCAA 14. Dude, everything production, I would. The problem is I need to buy a PlayStation 3 and I need a specific graphics capture card. So, like, I got to throw down a little bit of money to do that. But I'm looking into it. I am, but I need it's a little bit of investment to do that. But I do want to do that. Must NCAA games. I definitely want to do that. I'm going to look and see how much PlayStations go for and the capture cards and all that. But last I checked it, I need a little bit of a investment in that. But we'll do it for sure. Oh, for sure. But that's something that I don't have currently set up, but I would have to. Madden's something I have currently is all. But yeah, for sure. I actually sent out a message to these guys that are developing a college football game. It's coming in 2020. I don't know if they'll reply to it or not, but I'm trying to see if they'll give me some sort of like previews or something to get excited about, you know what I'm saying? So we'll see. My goodness, like the game is over and we got 14 people coming in, joining in. Everything production's $100. Or 100% is probably what you're saying. Yeah, dude. NCAA 14, I'm going to try to do that, and then we could do like PlayStation Network and get some of y'all from the channel in on it and play versus and stuff like that. That'd be pretty fun. Heck, I'm retiring. Could talk Canes all night long, but probably a few people in here have to go to work tomorrow. Yeah, I got work tomorrow, man. I got to go to sleep. Super Bowl's over. It was boring. We had some good King talk. I'm going to do quarterbacks and stuff. So for a PS3, you can hook up a PS4 controller to it. Yeah, I mean, I have Xbox, though. I'm down for an all-nighter, Canyon Desert. Oh, my gosh, dude. Brady has 6 rings now. First-time quarterback, dude. That's freaking crazy. It is. It really is. I mean, dude, 2 hands, dude. 2 hands of rings. That's crazy for sure. That's insane. Y'all, thank you so much for joining in. I appreciate it. We had Greg Bush. I'm going to shout him out again. He gave a $10 donation. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate it. Slim Shady calling in. I had someone else call in and it didn't work out. Dude, call in. I love hearing you guys' input. Y'all have made this Super Bowl night actually entertaining and interesting. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Be on the lookout for a video coming in. Let me know your guys' input ever. This is a community. It's me and you guys. It's not just me. So we'll have some fun in the off season. I'm gonna look into the NCAA thing, but Patreon, the little link below with the King's Corner. That's how you can help me out, support me. Could be a little bit more fun and better quality here. I think y'all like King Dog, so I'm gonna keep her around. She's a little wild, but I got some gear for her. I didn't put on the bandana. I got a bandana for her with a U, but she may not chew it up. So I need to make sure I have time to attention on her. But yeah, anything y'all think I should do, we'll do it. Bergie, thank you. Appreciate it. Chilling for the game. It was fun. Yeah, man. So, yeah. Greg Bush, thanks for being a great show. Yeah, man. Y'all all have a good night. I appreciate it. It's all about the you, man. All about the you. Congrats to the Patriots. Y'all won it, but all about the you. Let's go. Good night.